Trust me. Just like people who go outside and smoke, man. It's the same thing.
Yo, is it okay if I show my heroin use, or do I always have to do it off camera?
We know about your heroin use. You don't have to show
it. We are live, YouTube. We are live, YouTube.
Chasing that boy.
All right, share it to the Facebook page. Somebody.
Well, if I get fucking service.
Yeah, let me see if I can get it up. What up, people on YouTube? We're just setting up. About to start Gamerish episode 9. Gamerish.
What's up, YouTube?
Yo.
YouTube.
All right, sharing to Facebook right now.
You guys wear some fly ash shirts today?
That starts today?
Shirts.
You said what? Hold on. You said the Flash show starts today?
No.
No, shirts. We wear some fly ass shirts.
Oh yeah. We're gonna go over the fucking shirts for real. I see all of us.
Hey man, what's up with that DirecTV fucking controller always out?
Yo man,
they paying you? Why haven't you cut the cables yet, bro?
DirecTV is what I've been on for fucking years now.
It's been on the pod for fucking 5 weeks at least.
So my PlayStation control. I always got some control there, or I got my damn portable console sitting there. Whatever the fuck, but now that my screen somehow got busted, which my son says it wasn't him, but even though he's the only one that plays it when I'm not home.
Bro, that's 80 to $200 a month. You don't need. You just buy yourself a couple Amazon sticks, mail that shit to me, and I'll get you hooked up, homie.
No, man, I'm good. My direct brother, it's not just me here. I got a whole fucking house full of people. Shit, like my grandmother ain't looking to use no damn fire stick, you know.
Oh yeah, they will. They will.
My grandmother just cares about seeing what Trump is up to and complaining about him when I get home from work. So,
did you hear he didn't care about niggas?
My grandmother goes in, oh, your president did this, your president did that, as soon as I get fucking home.
Why should call it your president? That's kind of fucked up.
And that's what she always says.
Because he voted Republican.
I'm like, you pay attention to him. All I do
is it because you put a bow tie on? That's fucked up.
Should answer that. All right, so we live. Yo, welcome everyone to Gamerish Podcast again, episode 9.
Episode 9.
I'm your host, Dre, BK Brawler 537 on PlayStation, Xbox, BK Brawler on Stadia, if you know what that is. If you don't, you should get in on it. Here, of course, with my faves, Donatello.
What's going on, brothers?
Big E, Captain Cannon.
Yo.
And, of course, the Cap himself, Captain.
What's up?
You know? So, I know the Last of Us hype is still up there. You know, for some it's dying down. For us, it's still there. You know, I want to get into that. You know what? I almost skipped out our shirts. Everybody's wearing a cool shirt as usual, and I know that's the first thing we talk about. So, D, I'm gonna bring you up first, cause I see you wearing our classic Sony shirt, and then taking me back to the
old school Sony, baby. It's the Men in Black joint. You know what I mean? I don't know if I can.
I remember they had. Oh, that's the Men in Black one.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
Oh, that's retro as fuck. I like it.
I tossed that one out. You know, I think I tossed that one out. Cause I did that one. I had a leak in the house, and I said, let me grab some Sony shirts and fucking use it. You know?
Let me plug up some holes.
You still couldn't soak it up.
Yeah, so many. Cap, man, I see that Deadpool. I gotta see the rest of the Deadpool shirt though.
It's just a Deadpool shirt. Everybody's got a Deadpool shirt.
Yes.
I'm missing one. I'm missing the Deadpool shirt.
I got a Deadpool shirt. I got the one where it shows his physique. Like it's just his
Ryan Reynolds or like the comic?
The comics, man. I'll wear it next pod.
Yeah, I'll let you go last. You know, and that's so for me because by my wife's special request, I wore my I Love My Wife shirt. But if you read in between the lines, I love it when my wife lets me play video games past 11 o'clock. You know, so, you know, She just said you're welcome in the background. You know, 'cause that was me and Cap last night getting in on
Oh, we went a little late. Was she okay
yeah,
with that?
Yeah, we was there until like 12:30 last night.
Woo.
Destiny. I didn't hear any complaints for once when I went to bed. You know, so and E, what you got there, man?
I got
Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk 181.
Oh,
First full appearance.
Ooh.
Full appearance of Wolverine.
Yeah, first appearance, right?
His full appearance. He showed up in 180, but it was just like a quick little.
The
Nice.
introduction of my favorite Canuck.
Yeah.
Anybody watching us on the Facebook page or YouTube right now?
That's a negative. That is a negative.
Right now, all right. So let's get into this Last of Us talk. So right now with the Last of Us 2, Cap just started it last night. So I want to get into his thoughts of him at the beginning, and then I'll get into what I feel right now that I'm at the middle, and then I want to get E's overall thoughts about the ending of the game and how he feels. And D, if you want to jump in at any time, man, I know you've been busy lately, but if you have anything to say, feel free to jump in. So Cap, man, tell us.
All right, so I think it's safe at this point. Last week I threw a spoiler out there. This week I think that spoiler's okay now, right?
Yeah.
As far as Joel dying, we know that's gonna happen, right? Everybody knows it's gonna happen. It's a fucking hour in the game. Abby beats the shit out of him with a fucking 9-iron, and it sucks. To go with what E's been talking about the entire time, it was not deserved. She did not deserve it. Even when you're playing with... You know what really pissed me off when you're playing with her? He fucking saves you. Joel saves her. He saves fucking Abby. She kills him. I know. Nope, you know what I mean? That's a spoiler. I'm not going to go into that. But I know that there's parts of this game that's going to happen later on that I'm not going to be comfortable with. I can say that. So, also, going on to the lesbian stuff.
What?
Listen, I am cool with lesbians. I consider myself one. I love ladies. I am cool with that shit. But doesn't it feel like it's just unnatural how they do it all? Like, doesn't it feel like the way that they kiss each other and they fucking embrace each other? It feels like a man is definitely writing that, for sure.
You know, I never got that feeling, but you know, I guess that.
Have you seen porn? Like, it doesn't match up at all.
Well, I don't like girl on girl porn or guy on guy porn, but I'm just saying, I just prefer.
Is your wife watching? You definitely like girl on girl.
Oh man, my wife hasn't watched it since before these kids were born.
All I'm saying is, like, I love that that's where we're at now in the world and at the times. And I love that protagonists can be anything. They can be trans, they can be gay, they can be straight, they can be a woman, they can be a male, they can be whatever they want. And I love that. I just feel like the feeling in those moments weren't written by someone who knows anything about that at all.
The last thing we want is a writer hitting us up saying, "I wrote that shit."
Yeah, but that was a straight ass dude. That's a straight ass dude that wrote that shit. I promise. That's a straight as an arrow guy. Watches men and women porn for sure. It's just unnatural the way that they embrace each other and everything. E, you gotta back me up, dude. It's not. It's okay.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I think that some of the graphics at times can be a little clunky. So maybe that's what you're seeing. But as far as like their relationship blossom naturally, it's a little weird. But we don't see a lot of. I don't know, because did you see the scene, the dance scene?
It's yeah. It's like when you're a kid, okay, and there's just two people on their face. Here's one face, and they're looking right at each other. And you're just waiting. You're like, all right, kiss. You two kiss. Like, it's fucking happen. And it's like that every single time. Like, there isn't emotion involved.
But you don't think that has something to do with the graphics?
No, I think the graphics are amazing. I think that the work that they did with
For the most part, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I think graphics are amazing.
Overall.
The textures and shit in the face. I think the faces show emotion. I think the graphics show emotion. I just think that the writing isn't there at all.
For their but only for their relationship as a whole, or just those scenes where they're
No,
walking
everything
lips?
else like they hit the father and daughter. They hit that emotion.
Yeah, they hit that hard. They
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah, they hit
hard.
that they hit that dead on.
Mhm.
But the lesbian, like, I think I could write that better. You know what I mean? And I've never been gay a day in my life, and I think I could, honest to God, write that better than they did.
That's an interesting point, though.
Yeah. No, I never really thought about it. To me, it was just like, all right, story. I guess maybe one thing is that we didn't have enough context into their relationship.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
because,
Yeah.
Of course, 9 years have passed and shit. And so, and of
Yeah,
course,
we didn't see how it all
flashback.
folded out. We
They
probably
give a little. They give a little bit of context, like Dina was with a dude before,
Jesse, yeah.
and he's just like, "Hey, you kissed my girl last night," and she was like, "Oops, yeah, sorry, I did," and he's like, "Okay,
Hey, so-
well, you're a bitch, but honestly, that's cool, whatever." Like the
Yeah,
writing
it's
just
weird.
sucks.
It's a weird because that scene that they talk about with them at the dance, you actually see that scene, but you don't see it till towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
And Dina is weird because she's being flirtatious, but at the same time, she's obviously doing it to get Jesse, jealous. But then the next day, she's like obviously really into Ellie, so it's very weird, mixed emotions. Like you don't know how Dina really feels about Ellie, but you get the sense that Ellie kind of has been into her for a while. It's very complicated, and I agree with you. A lot of it doesn't make sense.
Like the scene when they find the jar of joints and they start smoking joints together on the couch.
You're up to that part.
It's awkward, and it's got to be awkward for lesbians. Like, it's just written poorly.
That part's what makes that part awkward?
They stare at each other forever, and you're like, all right, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do the damn thing. Just come on, ladies. And then it's like both of their first kiss. Like both of them have just kissed for the first time.
Like it was their first kiss in that one, when obviously it wasn't their first kiss.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like maybe they were trying to go for we're unsure about this. Should we be doing this? Is this a good idea? Especially if at that point, Dana or Dina, however you pronounce the damn name, does she know that she's pregnant at that point? Has she been getting those, oh shit, I just ruined something else, sorry people.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
And, but yeah, so does she know, but it goes all into, does she know that she's pregnant at this point where she's doing this, So if she does.
She does.
Yeah, she more than likely does, because she told us that.
She does before they left. She knew before they left.
So it's like she's having second thoughts. So what if this gonna affect my relationship with the baby daddy? Blah blah blah. We don't know what's going through her head or what the writers were trying to convey to us at the same time with all of that happening. So that could be one reason why it might have looked like so confusing, or they weren't ready for this, or they're acting like this is the first time they did this. So just to throw that out there. But you had any other thoughts from what you played through so far?
Another thing that I really don't like, and I want games to stop doing this. I really want games to stop doing this. So in the beginning of the game, they teach you how to lock onto targets and how to fire, but they do it in a fucking snowball fight.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Okay, in order to teach us how to kill people, to literally just fucking kill people, because that's what this game is about. It's savage. They shouldn't train us how to do it by throwing snowballs at children.
At children.
It could have been worse. Could have been worse.
That's a problem. Like, stop doing that, man. Stop teaching my target fucking system to throwing snowballs at kids.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, though, the targeting system doesn't work when you're going against zombies. Because it didn't work for me.
I know. I took it off. I just went to free.
I don't target zombies. I fucking hit the shit that fucking makes them blink and light, and I just wait to just stab them in the fucking neck.
I used the target assist, but I didn't like it. Like it locks on, but then it like the gun starts moving all over the fucking place.
But isn't that fucked up? Isn't that a fucked up training mechanic? Like,
yeah.
He says, yeah, it is.
It is.
You're gonna lock on the kids throwing snowballs, and then after that, you're gonna lock into some zombies.
Yeah, that's teaching me how to
training.
kill. Like, why? Why kids and snowballs? Like they can fucking have me out there. I'd rather shoot rabbits with a gun. Like the first Red Dead did. You know what I mean? Like, don't fucking teach me how to kill people by throwing snowballs at children.
You're trying to be creative.
And I knew what it was when I was going through that. I was like, oh, you guys are sick. You're fucking sick for this.
Oh man.
So yeah, that's my only gripes. I'm not that far in the game, so I'll have more.
All right. So me, I'm on the second half of the game. Spoiler alert, I'll give you 3 seconds to turn away right now. 3, 2, 1. Second half of the game, you're playing as Abby. You know, you're basically going back into the past, because this game is a bunch of, let's play some future, and then let's go back into
Flashbacks?
past.
It's confusing, man. It's confusing.
Flashbacks.
It's on some Witcher shit, Netflix Witcher shit. You know, where you're just playing all these different time periods during the damn game, which I'm fine with, except for when it gets too slow. I guess like the Joel and Ellie moments sometimes, even though they want us to just feel out their relationship and why they ended up the way they were, is just sometimes it just happens too slow. Cause you go from all this fucking killing and bashing people's heads in to, all right, time to explore this museum. You know, like it just. And it slows things down. Oh, you got something to say?
Yeah. I agree. It does slow things down. But when I first played the game, I was a little confused by why Ellie was so sour, I guess, or maybe closed. So there's a part where she's with Dina, and they go to certain things. And they talk about Halloween. And they talk about shit. They talk about something else I can't remember. And she has no feelings for, like, she doesn't care for Halloween decorations, and she doesn't care for something else. And I was like, damn, girl, do you even have a soul? Because it was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't, like, and then we get the flashback with them going to the museum. And then you see the contrast that she was a happy-go-lucky kid. And then because that's the point of that scene. It's supposed to show you how life is basically just drained out of her. You still don't know why, but it's a more joyous. It was a more joyous time, and her relationship with Joel was a hell of a lot different.
Yeah.
But again, you don't know why.
You know, one thing I don't understand, this is where it got me irritated. I think I said this. I think you were watching me when I was doing this part of the game on YouTube. And during that scene, and at the end, is basically her forcing him to tell her the truth of what happened at the end of part 1 with the fireflies. And she was fucking pissed. Like, this man saved your life, and you're mad because you didn't die. You know, he just told you were gonna die if he didn't save you. Like, if my dad told me that I couldn't save the world with my blood because they would have had to kill me, I don't give a fuck about the rest of the world. Like, who cares? That thank God, thank you, Dad, for saving me and thinking my life was more important than the rest of the world. You know, yes, one life for thousands, but look at the world you live in anyway. You're killing everybody anyway. So it's like, why are you so bad if anyway the world you live in, the humans just hate each other anyway, and you're all to kill each other off.
You know, wait, I just want to add to what you're saying. You see, my problem with the game is, so if they found a cure, that wouldn't change the fact that there are evil people and rapists and cannibals and Abby and all these people who want to like kill other people just because they think differently. Akira's not gonna fucking change that. You're still gonna have the scars and the wolves and.
Well, maybe Abby would have been different because her dad would probably still been alive.
Yeah, but you would still have the scars. You probably still
So
have the scars.
the first game, when you run through it, you realize that Joel is the antagonist. You realize
Right.
that
You
Joel
mentioned that,
is the
yeah.
bad guy. Do you think that that's what this is doing? That's what
Yes.
this is implying, that we're
Yes.
all just shit? All of us are
Yes.
shit?
Well, when you mentioned it last week, I thought that they were basically just doing the same thing but with different characters.
Also, E, who the fuck is tuning the guitars?
Yeah, that's a good, the zombies.
Oh, man.
Well, I've seen 4 guitars so far. I've played for 3 hours and I've played 4 guitars that are tuned beautifully. Who's tuning
always,
the guitars? It's like who's mowing the grass in The Walking Dead? Who is tuning the guitars?
Maybe it's the spores.
No, I think that's a good point, dude. I think the point of this game is that humans are shit. They're just shit.
Yeah. Also, yeah. I mean, I think that's the point, is that they're recycling the themes of the first one, but doing it with different characters.
Yeah. Different timelines, different characters.
Yeah, because and Andre
just
will
taking
see
more
that
on.
Yeah, Andre will see that more as he plays.
Yeah, so I'm with Abby now, second half of the game. And, like, of course, like, everybody's doing
Juiced.
fun of this. Yeah, her arms are like, got so fucking crazy that I think one of the programmers of the game had to come out and tell people Abby's arms look like that because she trained for years to go after.
Well, and E,
like
you're
that.
not, you're way farther than
They fucked that up.
you beat the game.
Yeah.
You do see her actually go and train, right? Like, you
No.
do see her go and work out.
No.
That doesn't happen.
No.
But you do get to see the gym that they had inside their facility.
Yeah, that
Yeah, but
arena,
that doesn't mean,
that
doesn't
arena
mean
or whatever.
anything.
I guess
Dude,
they
you've
tried to
seen
put
Rocky
that there.
4. You could train in the forest, in the snow. You've seen Rocky 4.
There's
You don't
never
need high-tech
in this.
equipment.
There's never in this game a time where she's working out. Like, there's never.
No.
Really.
Just chop some goddamn wood. You'll get those arms.
Jesus.
You don't need.
D,
You don't
sound
need the
like,
gym.
Like you got something to say.
There's no There's like no montage.
No.
None.
No.
Like,
No.
My,
there's no
my thing is this,
podcast.
like, to me, as an artist, I don't know why they went that route with her. Like, I think they wanted to show her more of a...
Well, I think I
Because
see-
she was supposed to train her whole life to kill Joel. That was her whole
No, no,
purpose.
I
And the
just think that they wanted to show her with a man persona of revenge. I think so.
Who's the bro? Isaac. Who's the bro from that Westworld show? Isaac, the actor.
I can't recall.
You mean Jeffrey Wright?
Yes, Jeffrey Wright. So Jeffrey Wright has been training her to be like a super soldier, right? Like, he's been training her to be like top class. Fucking,
Yeah.
you're a new breed.
guess.
Like, you're
Yeah.
gonna go bring the Fireflies back
Right.
on top.
She's
That's
definitely
his-
one of them. Yeah, she's definitely one of them. Well, I think what's his name was also supposed to be Owen was also supposed to be another star pupil who was supposed to bring the Force and join the Force together.
So that's why her arms are big and shit like that. But they didn't really fucking show like a montage or anything like
No,
that. of her
wait,
working
no,
out or
but-
anything.
But no. But let me tell you. Let me have a issue with these theory. Is that in the flashback when you see her father, her arms are already starting to get big.
Yeah.
They're not as big as they were, but they already
Oh
starting to
wow! They're not
So-
even deserved arms.
No, so I don't think she trained to get revenge. I think she was always like this. But my thing is, I think they wanted her to be a contrast from Ellie, because Ellie's fighting style, whatever you want to call it, is a lot different than Abby.
She's more
Abby does a
stealthy.
lot of things where her strength comes into.
Yeah, she doesn't use her knife.
comes
She
into play.
strangles. She strangles.
Right, she
and-
strangles. So whenever there's something that
Ooh,
needs to be
that's the thing
picked
I
up,
hate.
she's always picking it up. So I think that's the reason why she looks like that, to be the contrast, the flip side of because this the whole point of the game is that they're complete opposites, but they're also similar at the same time.
Hey Dre,
and
it's a really interesting question. Let's get back to that. If you know, I mean, there are definitely buff women now in video games.
Yeah, so like I posed the question, I showed you guys like we were gonna ask this. is the gaming world ready for buff women?
No.
You know,
Nope.
because the way
I'm going to tell you, this actress that played her she also was the actress for Nadine too. She was the same actress for Nadine in the Uncharted series.
Uncharted? Oh wow. And
Same
she was
actress.
a character, so
Buff as fuck.
yeah, but Nadine.
Well, Nadine wasn't buff.
Nadine was buff as fuck.
Nah, she wasn't as
No.
buff as Abby.
Shit, man, Google Nadine. Nadine was
Just had balls.
thick.
That's what Nadine
Thick.
had. Nadine had balls. Abby had arms, man.
Man, I'm telling you, Nadine will take Abby.
Like, I don't know, man.
Hand to hand Google. Nadine's thick, bro. She's got arms. She
Leave
is
that up to the
thick.
Gamerish poll. We might have to put that up.
Nadine
here.
pumps iron. I promise.
We'll win. We'll see who wins. 'Cause at least it's 2 PlayStation characters. So
But
we
that
know
was that's what I thought was interesting when you asked that question. Like, are we ready for buff women in video games? And this
I
woman
think some people are.
that does the voice, she's already done this voice for another buff actress or another buff character in video games. So I think we are.
No, wait, I don't have no problem with it. It's just that we're not so used to seeing, like, even in fighting games, like Dead or Alive and shit, we're seeing, like, these slender women.
Well, I
kicking
mean,
ass and shit.
if you're playing UFC 3, there are buff women in there.
Yeah.
Right?
Hell yeah.
I don't.
look at they
they use
arms
it.
like that, I guess.
Yeah, they do.
They play it, but I mean, she looks like she could be a UFC fighter.
She does.
She
All
would
right,
be a
so-
fighter. I think she does have the physique to definitely be
And-
like, if you saw her at a grocery store, you'd be like, that chick fights.
And if we can go back to what 2019, 2018, where Ronda Rousey joined the WWE, she was the one. She was slim, but she was going against buff fighters in there. I mean, WrestleMania, she headlined it. So I mean, like, I think the world is ready for buff fighters, female fighters. It's just that it's been already conditioned. We're already seeing it. You know what I mean? So I don't have a problem with it.
Dre, to answer that question, I'd be totally cool with it. Like, if they actually showed like a montage or something of her working out and getting to this goal of killing Joel and fucking making fireflies back on top.
Gym, you know, her inside a gym and someone just spotted her for like a quick
Yeah.
5 minutes and shit.
Nothing like that, E? Nothing like that
No.
happens?
Nothing. And see, I said this to you, I think, I said one of you in a text. She's got these buff arms, but she still struggles to do things.
Yeah, you
Like
told
what?
me
Strug-
send me that
she
with
struggles to
the
pick
screen.
things
Hey,
up.
she sucks at jumping.
Yeah, when she
They all-
runs,
Yeah.
when she runs, she's huffing and puffing, and it's like, bitch, you're the $6 million woman or a bionic woman. You should be fucking doing this shit. No
I can
problem.
I can run and jump way better with Ellie than I can with fucking Abby. She can't
But
jump
you're
for
supposed
shit.
to. That's the point. Is Ellie's supposed to be agile and quick and silent, and Abby's like clunky and large and strong and like an ox.
Shit, all those fucking muscles. I mean, come on, LeBronda. Fucking, come on.
What's crazy though is that what one way it does work is, I'll tell you this: when I was playing with Ellie, I felt more frantic going through areas by myself than as with Abby. With Abby, if you watch my YouTube videos, I'm running through everything and I'm not scared to just punch everybody in the fucking face.
Yeah,
But
'cause
she
you're
also
not
has-
you're not looking for shivs or anything like that. You're just strangled,
I'm
motherfuckers.
just
But she
like,
also
I'm not
has-
scared with Abby.
She has a heavy artillery. She has
It
heavier
does.
guns.
She does have that too, but with her, I barely use the guns. I fucking punch and stuff until I realize, oh yeah, I
Hey.
have a gun. I can fight. You've seen it. I'm playing and I'm like, I'm punching everybody, and I'm just like, yo, this is fucking Hulk. Like, I don't.
Be honest, like the brick up to the face is way more fun with Abby than it is with fucking Ellie.
Oh yeah, so I'm having fun with Abby, but where I'm at too, I see where now they're trying to make me feel sorry for her.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
they try.
Yeah.
They try in the very beginning of the game, but I agree with E. I don't
Oh,
think
it
it's
gets
warranted.
worse.
I don't
It
think
gets
it's
worse.
warranted.
It gets
man.
worse.
They make you feel
It gets
sorry
worse
for
than
Abby.
in the beginning.
They
Yes.
they try to. They
Yes.
try.
Yeah.
Humanize everything, you know, with her.
But she's the one that
So-
killed Joe, right? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joel saved her.
Dude, D, you play half the game as Abby.
Yeah.
Really?
Second half of the game.
Yes.
They do a metal
You,
Gear 2 on you.
I
where
don't
you
feel
think
sorry for her.
No,
I
I don't
anytime I
either.
play with her, I do not feel sorry for her at all.
I don't either.
Like, there's some parts where I actually felt something, like, oh, okay, cool, but I still won't forgive her for what she
Like,
did,
Right.
Her subplots, like I feel for those, like the people that she cares about. I feel with her. I understand that she cares about those people. But as far as being like a protagonist, like I don't see it with her. Like she's still wrong in my opinion. Like
And where
she
I'm
doesn't
at,
deserve to be redeemed for what the fuck she did. Like honestly, she just doesn't
where
earn it.
I'm at, where like what's supposed to happen to her supporting cast, as playing as Ellie, and you start killing these people off one by one. And like they try to humanize all of them because you have these extensive conversations with each one of these people that are going to die soon. Well, I don't know about all of them yet, but at least the ones that I've killed, especially like the pregnant lady. It's just like, oh man, they're trying to let you get to know her.
Yeah, that's gonna happen too, bro.
Yeah, before she
Wait, the
gets
pregnant
killed.
girl
Yep.
that was kissing up on the girl?
No, not her.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Well, what are you talking about?
No, he's talking about.
Are we just going spoiler cast? That's what's gonna happen. We're just doing it.
No, no. Andre doesn't want to hear about
Yeah,
the
I
end.
want to hear.
He doesn't want to hear the end.
All right.
hear it
All
at
right.
all.
Sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah, sparkles.
Because
And unicorns.
I keep getting alerted by YouTube that someone's reaction to the ending of The Last of Us. I'm like, stop sending me these notifications. I'm not gonna fucking watch it.
So don't write everything that happens to you in the text message. Don't do that, right?
Yeah.
E, you beat this game. Where do you feel as far as Gotti for the year? You feel like this
I
is
said
it
to
or
you,
not?
No, I don't think it
First, you
should
gotta
win
get
Game
his
of the Year.
explanation of how he feels about how.
Yeah, that's what I want to. I want to hear why this is not Gotti.
Because it's I feel like I've used this word to you guys personally, I believe, and I'm gonna say this till my face turns red, which will be very quick. Manipulation. This game is a manipulation.
It does a good job
you,
of that. It does a really good
It
job.
manipulates you into caring for Abby. It manipulates you for feeling bad for Abby. I don't buy it. I think it's bullshit. I think that the means don't justify the ends. I think that what she did and how she did it, it's how she did it. Look, I understand an eye for an eye, but an eye for an eye. You shot my dad, I shoot you, not beat the fuck out of you
With a
in front of
9-iron.
your daughter, in front of your fucking daughter, and after he fucking saved you. No, she does way too many despicable things, and the point is, this whole game is supposed to be about revenge, right? And how revenge totally destroys you, which, okay, I agree, it does, but I don't think that the storyline deserves this winning Game of the Year.
Oh,
If
you putting it out there early.
if they would have done the things that you are critiquing
Listen, you Mike.
on, if they would have given Abby like a
Yes.
then it would have been worthy. Like if the whole
Yeah.
game and it didn't go back and forth, it was just Abby, and it
Yeah,
was just Abby. Where if they would have started like where Joel kills her dad, and then you go to Abby, and then Abby goes to Jeffrey Wright, and Abby's like, hey, let's work out, I need to get stronger to kill this fucking dude. And they really went with that. If they really went with that, and they really fucking followed her like with a plot, then it would have been deserving. Like maybe a whole DLC for the first Kilu 2.
You were the one that in the beginning that said about the writing, because I hate this. Is writers rely on this in TV shows and movies, the structured, the deconstructed timeline where we're in the present, we go in the past, we're in the present, we're back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If you had started with Abby, not tell us who her father was, that tell us that she just wanted revenge, and we didn't know who she wanted revenge on, and you just showed everything from her being with her dad and all the way up into it, instead of fragmenting it and having Joel's death so soon in the beginning, if he was more in the middle, then I don't think I would have had as much of a problem as I do now.
They didn't even tell us who she was.
No.
The fucking when you're introduced to Abby, she's waking up in a sleeping bag with guys, and then you just play as her. It's fucking ridiculous.
Just waking up.
There's no plot.
Waking up after
There's
a
no
gang
plot.
bang and like.
There's no plot.
The fucking Owen tells her that so and so was pregnant, and she's upset about it. There's no connection to these people to us. I don't give a fuck who's pregnant. Why the fuck should I care?
But they build onto that. They're like, hey, he's pregnant. That was your dude. Blah blah blah.
No,
you
but
know what I mean?
Abby
Like,
and Owen, dude, I thought Abby and Owen were brother and sister because that's how similar they looked alike.
yeah.
And then when he was like, hey, so and so, I got so and so pregnant. I'm like, why is his sister so upset that he got somebody else pregnant? It's because they used to bone. That's why. And that's why she's upset. I don't fucking know this. It's like fucking 20 minutes into the game. How am I supposed to know this?
Dude,
you should have built on that.
Honest to God, this is my argument for fucking Game of the Year. We could write a better plot. Just the four of us. We could, honest to God, write a better fucking plot. The gameplay is so much better than the first game. The action, the fucking actually using guns.
It surely could have been DLC, her story. You know, and just let us play through Ellie getting the revenge, then the DLC be what happened to Abby.
I still wouldn't have.
You would have if there was a plot. If there was a plot. If there was a reason for this, you would care. You would care.
No, Andre. So you're in the middle. So the wolves have this war with the scars, okay? And Abby thinks that it's the scars. She thinks that the scars is these like cult, this crazy cult, and like, oh, I can't believe they believe this bullshit. What about you? What the fuck do you believe in? The wolves, whatever the wolves believe in and what they stand for, is just as much bullshit as the scars, what the scars believe in. Yeah. Who the fuck cares about Abby and the wolves? They're just as much of shitheads as the scars are, and we're supposed to feel bad for their plight, at least for a short time.
I think in some ways they try to like show us that Abby. And like she's still a firefly at heart. Could they bring up the firefly?
Whatever the fuck they're
the symbol. They throw the symbol up left and fucking right.
Yeah, they throw it up all over the fucking place. You know, do you have something to say?
I'm thinking maybe they try to show that she had humanity before all of the killing Joel in the beginning.
But that's
Ellie has no humanity. None.
No, but
none.
You eventually see why.
Yeah,
but,
I don't see that yet.
I want to see expand what D said. You do see Abby's humanity without giving anything away. Okay. But at that point, it's too little too late. And she's supposed to have a redeeming moment. But again, too little too late. And who the fuck cares?
Yeah, that's your best point. Who the fuck cares about these people? We don't know these fucking people. Who cares?
Hey,
that's your point. That's a great point.
Yeah, thank you. If you strap me down and you fed me poison for 12 hours, you literally fed poison in my mouth, and then for 3 hours you said, here's some vanilla ice cream. I'm not going to be like, this dude is great, he gave me ice cream. I'm going to be like, fuck this dude, he gave me poison. That's exactly what this game does.
It does do that.
I gotta rush through this fucking game this weekend, man. I wish I had a 3-day weekend like most people, man. I gotta fucking go to work tomorrow.
Medical field, man. Medical field, bro.
That's how it fucking is. Surgeries and shit. Oh, I need you around. You know, like so. Oh man, but yeah, man, this is good. I'm glad.
Guys, the one thing I want you all to think about is who the fuck is tuning these guitars.
You know?
Telling you, it's the zombies. All the zombies worked at Guitar Center, and now they're tuning up guitars.
So also, like, one last thing before we get off The Last of Us. So the actor of Joel said that he liked to have Josh Brolin.
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker, yes.
Okay, yeah, Joel. Do you guys think Josh would do a good job?
Yeah. He can do everything else.
I don't think he has the range to do it. To be honest with you.
What? No. Who else? No. Josh Brolin can go in DC, Marvel. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's Josh Brolin.
He was in the Goonies, goddammit.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was in the Goonies. He was also in the movie Sicario, which I loved.
was
Have you
Thanos.
seen the shit? Have you seen the
Thanos.
shit where he fucking comes out of a box in the beginning of the movie? The fuck is that one called? E.
What movie? Then it comes out. Oh, you mean Old Boy?
Yeah.
But
Oh
it's-
boy,
that's
that's
a
my
remake.
shit. That's
a
my
remake,
shit.
though.
It's
That's
a Japanese
remake.
remake, right?
Korean. South Korean. But
Okay, my bad. My bad, Asians. I'm
Get
sorry.
that shit right. Better get that shit right.
Yeah, get it right, bro. We don't want to get banned out of that country. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey man, Old Boy's the shit.
Yeah, but I don't think he has the range for it, to be honest with you. Give me somebody else.
All right.
All right,
Throw
so
some
what
hints out there.
actors-
Those,
What
nah,
actors you
say
guys
it.
think? E. What other actor you think? E.
Woody Allen. Perfect.
Nah, don't have the hair. Doesn't have the hair, dude.
What about I don't know. What about like John
Andre.
Hamm?
Give us an
I like
actor.
The original fan casting of that dude from Lost, Sawyer from Lost. Like I forgot.
Yes. The guy who played the main character.
I could see him because we
Yes.
know him with gray hair from.
No, he's
Game
not.
of
He's
Thrones,
talking about the blonde.
blonde
talking about
dude,
Sawyer.
Oh no. Fuck
one
that.
from
Hey.
Game of Thrones.
No.
Guys, we're ignoring the perfect match of Andrew Lincoln.
Andrew Lincoln. You think him?
I gotta look
I
this
don't
up.
know, man. He's too skinny.
I mean, who kills zombies like Andrew Lincoln?
Man,
Come
fuck
on,
that.
who's ready for this world like him, man?
What
He's
about
got
the guy-
scruff. He's got the scruff.
What
He's
about the
ready.
guy who played Walking Dead?
Andrew Lincoln.
That's him, right? That's him, yeah.
Andrew Lincoln.
Yeah. That guy. Yes, that guy. He can play a good Joel. He can play a good Joel. Especially with this picture right here.
I don't know, man. He's too skinny for me.
Yeah, thank you, D.
Yeah.
He's too skinny for me. I feel to play that shit. But
Hey, I didn't tell you what I thought at the end.
oh yes. Please tell me. Please tell me.
A lot of people were angry at the end because they thought it was out of Ellie's character. Let's just say.
Are we just we're gonna do it? It's spoiler.
No.
No, I'm
no,
not doing
no,
it.
no,
No,
let's
no,
not.
I'm not doing it.
I want to have a reason to play the game.
Okay. Okay. So don't
They-
dive too deep.
I'm
E,
not.
please.
I'm not. They said that it was out of her character, but I don't know if I agree. I will say that I wasn't as angry with the end as I thought I would be. But with that said,
This sounds
I
a lot
think
like a
it's-
spoiler.
Whoa, wait. E, you
No.
were angry about the ending.
no, I wasn't.
Oh, you wasn't angry. Okay.
I wasn't.
okay.
Not as angry as I thought I would be. But
He's still angry and sucks.
yeah, I'm still angry at at all the other things that the game did. But no, I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be a line in the sand. People are either going to love it or hate it. I think you
Yeah,
guys are either
that's-
going to love it or hate it.
I think that's this whole game, dude. It just
I
puts
like
you in
it.
the feels.
I
This
like
whole
it
game puts you right
already.
in your feels.
I like it already, but I feel like because Ellie is tracking this girl down, they're giving you a backstory of Abby, right?
They give you a backstory for both because we do see, like Andre kind of mentioned, we do see why.
I mean,
Ellie
not
is
that
so
much. If they don't have a
angry.
fucking montage of her working out and getting buff, they don't give us that
No,
much
but
fucking backstory.
we see why she's so angry. Abby, we see why she wants revenge. We just don't fucking care.
Got it.
Yo.
So
but-
you saying so you're saying the means doesn't justify the ends?
No.
What she did? Okay.
It does not. I don't.
Mhm.
I'm 3
does not.
hours in the game, and it does not justify the
It
end.
really does not. But wait till like Andre, like wait till you get to the end of Abby's story, because it's interesting, but at the same time, it's like I cannot believe they spent half the fucking game on Abby, half the game.
I don't know how
Just-
you spoiler cast without even spoiling. It's amazing.
I know. Thanks. It's 10 hours, dude. Abby's story is like 10 hours.
What?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's you,
So-
spoiler. You just
My time
threw a
into
spoiler,
the
and you
game
didn't
right
even.
now, I'm 12.
try
hours
to.
in. I'm 12 hours into the game as I checked it
Yo,
right before we got
Just,
on.
like, yeah, I will admit it did. Oh, you know what? I forgot to get angry about something about the game that we didn't even fucking talk about. I said this to Andre. So I
Throwing
noticed-
snowballs at children.
Yes. Oh, you should put rocks in there. So, it's not an open world game. I understand that, but there are points where you are able to look around and scavenge, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if any of you guys got to the point. Well, Andre obviously did. There's a part where you're with Dina, and across the street is a bank, and there's a guy high up.
Spoiler.
And he's no spoiler.
Not a spoiler.
No, people haven't played to this
And-
point. You're definitely spoiling it for somebody.
No, it's pretty early. You're probably
Early.
not that far from it. You're not that far from it.
Is that the one when she
So-
gets on the horse?
It's in that. It's in that.
I
Okay,
think I've
alright.
actually already played this, honestly.
So there's a guy. You know, he's looking, and you have to make sure that he doesn't see you. So obviously, the logical thing to do is to go up into that building and kill that guy. But there's a bank across the street that's open, and you can look in there. But the game basically says to you, "Hey, you see this area? You can do whatever you want in this area. But guess what? Don't do it. Follow the story." Because the bank had a vault in it, and it had things to do and things to find, but it wanted you to go up to that other building and get that guy.
Oh,
And
you're
so-
the one that told me about this. This is
Yeah,
the
so
point
you
that you
go
can go
and do
forward.
that.
If you don't go forward, you fucking miss what happened.
Exactly. But you don't know that. You think, I'm just going to get rid of this guy and then I'll go back to the bank. But once you get rid of the guy, you have to progress in the story, and now you can't go back to the bank.
Yeah, and I
So-
never did the bank part when I was telling
Right.
you. I never did
I did the bank part.
You did. So
Yeah.
you go, no, there's more than one bank. So this part, you go into the vault, and there's safe deposit boxes, and you go through them.
Depository.
And you find out that the bank was being robbed prior to all this happening.
All right, so then you did do it.
Yeah, I did do
But
it. Yeah.
but my point is, you could not do it, and it's
Really?
you know, again, it's like, hey, here's a bit of an open world, but they discourage you into actually investigating that open area.
Okay.
Because it's like, hey, there's a guy watching you. Maybe you should get rid of him first. Okay, now you got rid of him.
You know what's
Keep going.
crazy?
No,
I-
don't go back.
This was crazy. I never interacted with that guy after I went in the bank.
Well, you would have to, because that's where the progression was. So he's like a lookout. He's like a lookout, and he's looking out in the area.
Okay, it's like this. It's like a TV studio, right? TV station that he's on the lookout out.
It might be, yeah.
Okay,
It might
yeah. I saw
So
him
he's-
after the fact.
Be. Okay. See,
Yeah.
I saw him before. I mean, I noticed the bank, but I was like, let me get rid of the lookout, and then I go back. But I didn't realize you can't really go back after you get to that part of the
okay,
game.
Okay.
Because it's just more. It might be a cutscene, or it just might be a progression. But that's the problem. It's like, hey, here, investigate this, but don't. And then I said this to Dre, and I don't think he's coming across this. Sometimes when you're looking through rooms, the character you're with will say, "Hey, what are you doing? You know, we should
We
really
go.
go."
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then, motherfucker, I
So-
need some goddamn bullets. Leave me the fuck
It's-
alone.
It's kind of like, hey, go do this thing.
But we don't want
you
you
to
to
do this
do it.
thing. But if you do it, you're gonna miss this other thing that you should have done. But we're not gonna tell you about that other thing.
Right. It's like, hey,
That sucks.
go do this thing, but guess what? We don't want you to do it. So
Yeah,
it's
that's-
very conflicting.
That's bad writing. That's bad writing.
Yeah, it's very conflicting. But yeah, Dre, I can't wait for you to get to those parts. Oh, the last thing I was going to say was it depends on how you play this game. Because Dre, how far are you into it? You said
Like 12 hours.
I ended it close to 30.
All right.
So that's why, like, when you first asked how long is Abby's story, I was like a bunch of hours, you know, because it depends on, do you just go through it, or do you stop and look through the drawers and look through the desks and that sort of thing. But
How did you play? Were you Rambo or were you 007?
I was mostly Rambo.
I'm 007 in the game.
Yeah,
I
I did
search everything. I'll do
I did
everything.
some sneak, but
Yeah,
But
I'm 007.
I like Ellie's.
Dre, what are you?
basically,
I try to be sneaky, but if I get bored, I just start getting up and shooting everybody. He has seen as watching me. As soon as I feel like, all right, this is taking too long, I just get up and I just start killing everybody. So
But I like the silencer, so I do like doing the 007 stuff. But yeah, if that doesn't work out, then I'll just balls.
See,
to the
I don't
wall.
even fucking have any silencers yet, man.
Yeah, you.
Oh, you didn't
You
get that.
can
Oh,
make them.
you get to it later. You get
Yeah.
to it later.
But I like Ellie's claymores. I like using them a lot.
So you set
For
traps?
makeshift claymores. Yeah, for makeshift.
All right. So, well, now that we'll finish Last of Us for now. Till we do, we will do a separate podcast for Spoiler Cast once we've beaten the game, and we'll either do that on a drink in a game or Gaming Addict, depending on how much I have to drink on that day.
Whoa, wait. I thought we were gonna do a spoiler cast together as just
Yeah,
a
we
separate
are.
thing.
Yeah, do it. Well, we do it. We could do it on one of those shows instead of making it like some other shit, you know. And we just give it to the people as something they know. But it's still spoiler cast. It'll just be focused on that one game.
And before we go into the next subject, I want everyone to remind you guys that we have a Patreon now. So,
Yes.
again, we have our tiers. Part of it, just go to our website, the Patreon /Gamerish. You'll find the G, and that's us right there. So, we got. You want to bring us more and be better equipped here, and more prizes, more games, and stuff like that. We're gonna definitely need y'all help with that, and we're shooting you out.
The more that join, the better the prizes and things become, and the more we can do. Trust
Exactly.
me. And
Yep.
we all have a lot of ideas of how far we could take this if we have your support. So we
Hey, Donnie. Before we move on, man, this game puts you in the fucking feels, doesn't it?
It
Like you
does.
just feels. It just
When-
it's like so emotional.
When Abby killed Joel, I was so upset
Yeah.
because it was just like, motherfucker. And it's not that she killed him; it was the way she killed him.
Exactly.
And then you
Yes.
get to find out during that time, during the progression of it, when Ellie is like going through the flashbacks. He's like, "Damn, Joel ain't gonna be there, man." Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially with when he went to that science joint, when they were in the rocket ship.
yeah.
You get there. You didn't get there yet. You didn't get there yet. They went to like.
I'm way past there.
No, I'm talking about
way
Michael.
past it now, so
No, I'm talking about
I'm
Michael.
not. But E, this is the point, dude. I think this is Gotti right now because we're talking about it, and we're
Yes,
gonna be
yes.
talking about it 3 years from now, 4 years
Yeah, but
from
not
now,
for
5 years
good
from now.
reasons. Not for good
No,
reasons.
but we're gonna be debating over this fucking game for a while.
But at the
Yes.
same time, it didn't
No.
make me feel as emotional
Not
as
I.
Last of Us
Not I
1's
at the cap.
beginning did when you lose.
This one's
your-
emotional as
You know,
fuck.
I don't know, like the one where you lose your daughter made me tear up when my daughter
Yeah.
fucking died. You know, like this didn't make me tear up. This made us angry. You know, which I guess is maybe what they were trying to do.
They were trying to.
Yeah,
they
he
were.
wasn't that our thing? The first
Yeah.
one was about love, and this
Hate.
one's
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one's about hate.
So I can't say
What's the
like,
third
this
one gonna
didn't
be?
make me
Redemption?
feel like Life is Strange makes me feel. You know, like, Life is Strange was a goatee. I don't care what anybody tells me. That should have been Game of the Year when that shit came out. You know, but go ahead, D.
Yeah. So I just felt, just that the anger from that, and coming to find out when they go and she does the thing with him with he makes a tape for her, and she's sitting there listening. I'm just like, yo, man, that's such a dad like thing to do. And then he's not there anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it
yeah,
just,
that's sad as fuck, man.
And then-
That puts you in the feels.
it puts you in the feels, it gets you upset, and then next thing you know, I hear from E, you play with Abby the rest of the damn game. You're like, damn, I don't want to play with that bitch.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
it's just,
That was my reaction when she killed Joel. I stood up out of my chair. I'm like, bitch, bitch. I knew this was gonna happen, but
Yeah.
fuck, it had to be you. Why am I playing with you? You
Like
know?
this is where
No.
PlayStation fucked up. They fucked up with Abby. PlayStation makes fucking
that's a PlayStation
IPs
Studio, right?
left and right. PlayStation makes IPs left and right. They make protagonists just out of midair. And they could have done that with Abby if they just did it right. If they just fucking
Yeah.
started with her development to become a protagonist to kill Joel and find a reason for her to regroup
All
the
I ask,
Fireflies and to just keep on doing what she was doing. Like they could have done that,
all I ask
but it
is
wasn't done.
that if the game, if it justifies Abby, and I asked you this question earlier, E, did it justify Abby killing Joel the way she did?
No.
And To
It
me,
doesn't.
to
No.
me, to me, I feel like maybe she only did that not because of what happened to her, but maybe she did that because of the Fireflies. They were all around, and she had to prove a point. Or she had to prove that she was
It's
strong.
that's a good point, but it's never mentioned.
It was
It's
really
never mentioned.
it was really fucked up for you to play as Abby up to that moment.
Yeah, because it's like
That was fucked up.
Her dad was basically shot and killed. All right, that's a quick kill.
That's
not
what
like
I said.
Joel sat there and fucking tortured your
Yes,
dad.
that's
to
what I
death
said. That's
because-
not eye for an eye.
you know?
That's
So,
not.
Yeah, if you would have just shot Joel, like I'm not gonna say the name, but that one character that I was like, what the fuck, just like that got shot. Then okay. But
Yeah, bro. Ellie snuck up in that house. They hold her to her neck so she could just watch it. That's fucked
Yeah.
up, dude.
it's not like Joel did any type of torture shit. He was trying.
He
to
just
save
saved her. He saved her
he was
life.
He saved her from the doctors,
He saved her
but he
life.
did kill innocent doctors and nurses.
Oh, yo, wait. Now that we're talking about Joel's death, can
Okay.
I talk about why people were pissed off?
Did
Yeah,
this
yeah.
pod did this pod just become Tilu too?
I don't know, probably.
We're gonna make
The
everything
reason
short.
why-
We're gonna make everything else short.
The
right?
reason why
Cruise through it.
people were pissed was because Joel was in the first game. He was so untrustworthy of everyone, and there's a scene where somebody pleads to him about their family, and he knows it's he knows it's not real. So he was very untrustworthy. He was very cautious, very cautious. But then in the second game, he just walks into that lodge or whatever it is, and all these fucking weirdos are hanging around. He's like, "Hey, dude, what's up? I'm Joel. This is my brother, Dipshit.
Oh
How
my
you doing?"
god, you're bringing
And
up
then he
points that you
fucking
brought up
dies.
before.
Yeah.
They fucking played Joel in this game like he was not hip with that
let his
life
guard
anymore.
down.
Like
just
he
let his
wasn't
guard
hip with
down.
that life anymore. He's
But here's
a father
the
figure.
problem with that.
He's-
Here's the problem with that. They said that people did argue that maybe that him being in that town for so long softened him, but we really didn't.
Yes.
But we didn't see that though.
But that's
We
a
didn't
problem
see
with
that progression.
writing.
Right.
Like,
Agreed.
they
Agreed.
should have
We don't see the
portrayed that-
progression.
The flashbacks. We should have got better portrayal of.
Or
him.
not even a progression, a degression of how Joel was a fucking monster in the first game, and in this one he's a dad. You know what I mean?
Well, it's
He
because
wants-
like you
he wants to
said,
teach his daughter how to play guitar. He wants to fucking
He
have other
is-
lives. He wants to, he
Yeah,
wants to be
He's
a
the
dad.
bad guy. He is
But
the bad
then-
guy in the first one.
They even
But-
give us a way of like fucking Joel. Abby still portrays Joel as this invincible figure in the game, even though he's supposed to be soft now. Like when people talk about him, like, "Oh, it's Joel. He'll come back." Like, there's no way, no one's gonna kill Joel.
Yeah, but in East
Oh, that
Point,
is-
we
you make
didn't
a point
have
about
a
that,
build-up of Joel being soft.
You did make a point of that because when she was being held, he was like, "Get up." She was like,
Yeah,
"Get up,
exactly.
Joel."
Get
Like,
up,
how
like,
can he
no.
get up? Like he's fucked
Yeah.
up. Like
He
he's
did say yeah.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
he's like, "Get up, you got this, get up." And this thing is gone. Like no, that's
No,
not
if you
happening.
played the first game, he wasn't gone. I mean, he'd been in that situation a couple times and killed everybody.
Exactly. Like except for that one part we had to play as Ellie when he got hurt and shit.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, Eve, that's a really good point, man. They didn't do a good job of describing Joel softened. You know what I mean?
No.
Like just
no.
Baby
They
shit.
had to do a better job of that because we know him as this invincible figure. Like we fucked up so many people as this guy. Like this guy can't die. Like it's like I go outside and I tell my daughter every day when she's like, "Where are you going, Daddy?" I'm like, "Daddy's." I don't tell her I'm going to work. My daughter knows Daddy's going to save the world. That's what I tell her every morning. I'm like, "Daddy's going to save the world." And when I come home at the end of the night, she's like, "You finished saving the world?" I'm like, "Yes, honey. Saved a lot of people."
I got a couple lives today. No biggie.
So
No
that-
big. My KDA was about 1.2 today. No, nothing big. Baby
He's
girl.
okay.
All right, but I guess let's move on before we go a whole 2 hours just talking about that. Should save that for the
Shit, we went
spoiler
almost an
cast.
hour with this.
I know, yeah. So
This is the fucking. That's it. This is This is T-Lu 2 pod.
You know, and so like Nick, did you get a chance to play Crater, Mike? On
I
stage?
did.
You didn't?
I did.
You did.
I
Tell me
did.
your initial thoughts on Crater. I know me and you are the only ones who got to play.
I tried to create a game.
You tried
Okay.
already? I attempted. It got
I tried to
hard.
create a game, and I succeeded on naming the game.
Me too. Me
The game is called Bomb.com.
Mine is called Race to Your Death. You know,
And it is just white. I have no clue what to fucking do.
yo, we need to do a way better. Like, I love Crater because of like I'm playing some very creative games right now.
I have no clue what to do.
But like the create a game mode is just on some. Yo, are you a game designer? Yes or no? No.
Hey,
Okay,
so-
we're not going to tell you what to do. Figure it out.
So-
you
It
know,
sounds
like,
dope. It sounds dope. I might just do
So
it.
for the first half hour, I don't know if this is true for you too, but when I logged in, it starts you off on a female character.
Mhm.
So for the first half hour, I made it through, and I put a beard on this chick, and I made this chick look like a. I made this chick look like a dude as much as I could. My wife's like, "No, that's still a chick." I'm like, "Yeah, but he's pretty though. You know, we're good." And then finally, like after a couple games that I played, like I went through and I made him into a dude. But I played a couple games. I played a noir, Mafia
play that
Noir,
one yet.
Mafia
Played
Noir.
the prop one. Me and my son loved the prop one.
I played Mafia Noir, and I played Tower Siege or Tower Trek or
I
whatever.
didn't do that one either. I did this Wild Wild West one where you got one person as a civilian, one person as a cop, one person as an outlaw, and you got one person has to try to take the money, the cop has to try to stop the outlaw has to try and kill everybody on the map. I played this one where you're like in this game where you're running around collecting power-ups while everything around you is destroyed. And I'm undefeated in that game. No one's been able to beat me in that.
Bro, I played Mafia Noir, and when I logged into it and I started playing, I played that shit like it was a game. Like fucking this is my new game.
Yeah, some people
Like it was team deathmatch, and I was all about that shit.
I like Crater. Like
My team got a couple wins. We got about 3 wins in fucking an hour, and I just kept playing that one.
it's the new Dreams, but I think they need to do a better way. They need a better way of teaching us how things work.
Yeah, there's no tutorial.
There's no tutorial how to build
at all.
games. Either
Nothing.
You're gonna fucking struggle through this and make this
No,
shit.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna learn how to do it, and Bomb.com is gonna be the
learn.
best fucking game you ever played.
It's a paid incentive. If you're one of the top 8 games, you can make up to $8,000 a week if people continuously play your game on top of everybody. So I want to be one of those top games.
But I'll say this: I loaded into a server, and there were like 100 people
Yeah, like,
in my party. People are definitely playing.
yeah, people are loving it. I think it's coming to other consoles later because they said it's just a Stadia timed exclusive. So it's probably coming to Xbox and PlayStation.
How long did you spend on trying to create a game?
20 minutes tops.
I did about 30. Yeah, about 30 minutes.
I was trying to make a racing game that had a
Was it
bunch of
just
options
white? Everything was
and
just
stuff.
white.
I should have just did the pre-made option because they have an option you can use pre-made levels, and I said, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna make my
Yeah,
own
fuck
level.
that. I'm not trying to do that. I'm
But
trying to make
yeah,
a
but
game.
then when I saw like when you go to options to how you want the area to look, and there were hundreds, I was like, what the fuck? And everything's like one block at a time.
Was your shit just white? My shit was just
Yeah.
white. It was
Yeah,
just white.
It was straight up just a white screen, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yeah,
And I
dude, we
told my son,
suck
I'm
at
like,
making
hey,
games.
Me and my son were trying to do this together, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Dad. I know you used to Dad being very smart, but I don't know what we're gonna do here.
Hey,
You
my
know,
wife
like,
was
we're-
my wife was watching me, and she was like, "Well, how do you do this?" And I was like, "I don't fucking
Yeah,
know." She's like,
I told
"Well,
my
you're not
son,
doing it. You're
no.
not doing it very well." And I backed out. I got into another game that was the Mafia Noir. And she's like,
Yeah, I
"Oh, this
thought
is
it was gonna
cool.
be as
This is
easy
cool.
as
Somebody
it
made
was.
this." I was like, "Yeah, somebody made this." She's like, "Somebody created this game in this game." I was like, "Yeah, somebody made this game in this game. It's fucking cool."
Those people have to be like programmers already. I think people that got all those top.
Nah, man, I think we YouTube that shit. We can figure it out, but like,
Yeah, I'm not giving up. I'm just saying that it's not as easy as it was for me creating levels on Far Cry 2 when I was younger.
all
I
right,
was 10 years
ED.
old.
You know, in Matrix, when Neo fucking goes to, he's in the fucking the subway, all right, and it just keeps going and nothing changes. He's just in the subway and it just goes back to the same shit. He just goes back to the same shit. And then later on in the movie, it's just white, like nothing is there, like fucking, it's just nothingness. And that's this game. If you try to create a game, there's just fucking nothing.
Well, they do have pre-made levels for you, but I didn't want it to look like anybody else's levels, so I said, let me start from scratch. But that was a bad idea. I'm gonna try doing it in which they pre-make the level for me, and I'll just add the obstacles myself. That's what I'm gonna do. But this game is Crater, guys. It's on Stadia. A lot of people probably don't have Stadia, but it's worth it. You get way more free games than you get on Xbox. Well, I can't say Xbox, so you get like 100 free games, but you get way more free games.
Bomb.com is a game that we all need to look into. I'm not done with this yet. I'm not done with this idea. It's going to happen.
But what is the idea? What do you want to happen for this game?
All right, so I've seen a couple things because I played a few different games, and I saw a first-person shooter, like a team deathmatch, and that was super fucking awesome. And I also saw like a tower attack, like where we all just went in a tower and tried to find the right spot. So I'm looking like in a mixture of those things.
Okay.
But probably more of a towery deal, like a Oblivion. You know what I mean? I'm thinking some more shit like that. But that's what Bomb.com's gonna look like.
All right, my level is just supposed to be like a bunch of shit coming at you, trying to kill you while you're trying to run through a race line. I made it on foot, so everybody has to run on foot. I put a bunch of checkpoints on the level, but I never created the level. Like, I just made checkpoints of where everyone has to go.
Oh, were you just putting your sign on the ground where you went?
I was putting like the fucking like the two, like in racing games, the two bars and shit. Yeah, I was just putting those out.
I was doing that shit. That ain't the game. We're still not making no games
and shit like that. But then when it was time to put color and everything, I was just like, all right, this is too much. Like I was like, this is too much now. I'm dead.
It's like you're like Matrix, like Neo, and just completely white. Everything's white, but you have a grid, and you can look at that grid like it's pixels, and you can create that grid to be what you want. But the fucking options are limitless, and we have no clue even how to go into it.
All right.
I got to say about this game.
Yeah, go ahead and play, man. But let's get into the rest of the gaming news real quick. Animal Crossing
really
summer update is tomorrow, July 3rd. I keep thinking it's August. July 3rd, so you'll be able to swim in water and shit like that. I know Ian and Cap were having this debate last night whether Animal Crossing or The Last of Us 2 deserve to be Game of the Year. So since it's four of us here, I guess we could decide right now with those two contenders who we think deserves to be which game we think deserves to be Game of the Year. Even though I'll start, I didn't finish The Last of Us, but I think Animal Crossing hype all comes because of, one, we've been waiting for that shit for a lot of long ass time, and two, that it came out at the perfect time where we all needed something and this game was connecting us. Yeah, I think with Animal Crossing, I think it still would have sold heavy, but at the same time, if it didn't come out during the quarantine, a lot of people would have been bitching about those load times, and loading for this and fucking loading. Like, come on, we're next gen now. We're not supposed to be loading. How are we playing online, but we have to get online to go to somebody's fucking island? Like, that shit is so stupid. We're online already, but we have to go online.
Yo.
What is the game that you put the most hours into this year?
The game of life, Michael.
What video game have you put the most hours into this year of 2020?
Yeah, no, I'm not arguing Animal Crossing, obviously, but I'm not arguing that it shouldn't be Game of the Year.
Call of Duty.
I was merely just asking that should it be Game of the Year because so many people have played it.
Yeah, COVID happened this year. That COVID happened in 2020. Why should that stop what fucking Game of the Year happened in 2020?
Because if COVID didn't happen, would it have sold as many as it did?
Yeah, then let's ask if fucking 2020 should be 2019 or 2018. That's a stupid fucking question. COVID happened this year, bro. It happened. It's 2020.
Yeah, you
know what I mean? It's 2020.
But if Shit on a Box sold,
that game came out this year. It's not that game's fault.
No, you know what's crazy?
No.
The game came out.
That game's fault.
The game came out right before they said you can't go out the fuck outside.
Yeah.
And in this game, you can hang out with people. You can go outside. You can fucking work some trees. You can do all kinds of shit. But that's not that game's fucking fault.
I'm sorry, Michael. What have you done in the game recently?
What?
What have you done in the game?
That is a good question, Michael. Answer.
Recently it's snowing now in the northern or the southern hemisphere.
Snowing?
And I've been collecting ice DIYs and building snowmen. I've been doing all kinds of shit. Dude, I play fucking Animal Crossing, bro. Still.
When was the last time you played?
Oh,
when was the last? Let me redirect that question. When was the last time you played?
Not in a fucking while, and that's why.
How long? How long? 1 week? 2 weeks? How long?
No, it's been.
When was the last time you logged in?
It's got to be close to a month.
Okay, but before that, how many hours? How many hours do you think?
Before
300.
It was
300.
What, all together?
Yeah. How many hours?
No. How many are you at? Honestly, how many?
350.
I don't think it might be close.
I don't remember. I don't time travel.
So
I got hours, bro.
My thing is this.
I got hours.
You've logged into play, but who has come to your island and who you've gone to other people's island?
Bro, I'm on Reddit. I'm talking hundreds, maybe
I'm
thousands
asking.
of people have been on my fucking island.
Okay. I mean, recently today, my wife is playing. She's on my island. She still plays on Reddit. She still plays on Reddit, and people come daily. His question is,
he's having watering parties every single day on Reddit. Like, I get 5 to 10 people on that island every single day. It hasn't stopped since March.
I think a lot of people.
Don't yawn, Andre. Don't yawn. We're talking about Animal Crossing. It's a good Game of the Year contender.
I'm not saying it's not.
It's gonna be Last of Us. I'm sorry.
Because y'all know me. Like, as soon as the next game comes out, I'm gone. You know, that's just me all the time. Like, as soon as the next
Andre is the worst Animal Crossing player.
You know.
Yes.
He is the worst. When it came time for him to actually like sculpt his island, instead of making bridges, he just put land.
I put land
to cross over.
Fuck that. I'm not.
He didn't even make bridges. He just fucking made shit to walk over. Like, his island is shit.
I felt like I was.
You're not a good. You know what? Now it's coming out. You're not a good Animal Crossing player. You're not.
I'm not. I was playing it.
You're not even.
He's
You're
not
not
a
even
team
a good
player.
friend.
He's not
You're
even a team player.
Good friend on Animal Crossing.
Hey, I opened up when people open up. When asked me to open up.
Bro, I had 537 one time for my nips, and you came over. You didn't give no tips. You didn't give nothing. You just came and hit it and quit it.
Yeah,
You're a bad player, dude.
Only my wife gets the tips, man. But yeah, man. I know. I tell y'all all the time. If I come to your island, I'm coming to.
No, he did.
Like, I'm coming to.
Yeah, you're not a good Animal Crossing player.
You know, like, I'll let y'all come to my island for whatever now, cause I don't care. Y'all can rape my island now. I don't give a damn because I'm not doing anything. You know, so even my daughter, she could come and chop all the trees out of my island if she wants to now, because Daddy don't care no more.
I had a question.
I honest to God, Andre, I let you on my island like a Make-A-Wish participant. Like, you're just allowed on my island.
I know.
Just because I know you. That's the only reason. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be fucking allowed on my island.
Oh, man. I wouldn't even expect it. Like, after a while, I probably would stop caring anyway. As soon as the next big game came out, I would just like, all right.
Call me a liar. He sucks.
No, he does, but he gave me, I think he was the one that gave me a ladder. So he was very helpful in the beginning.
Give you guys stuff. Like I said, I'm there to just give.
He would open the island if you needed it.
Yeah,
but then he's
on the floor.
Then he goes on your island, and it's like, oh, you motherfuckers doing so much shit on your island. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, don't pay attention to me. I'm going to rape all your shit. Can you fucking accept me as a best friend? No, I don't want to accept you as a best friend. You're a horrible fucking person to come on my island.
If you're rich, the poor is coming to fucking rape you. Like,
well, maybe you should be rich. You have the opportunity, but you decided to whatever it is you do, smell your farts or whatever other games.
Andre, honest to God, your opinion in Animal Crossing being Game of the Year is null and void because you are a horrible, Animal Crossing player.
It's a contender. I still say it's a contender. I don't think it'll win Animal Crossing.
Yo, I mean, but what other games?
I wanted to ask some questions.
If you chop down a tree, does it grow by itself? Does it grow back by itself?
No.
I don't know.
No. Chop down trees is a stump. You get stump bugs.
Yeah,
that's the only reason you hit a stump. You want some stump bugs. That's it.
You get bugs if you have a stump?
Yeah, you get bugs.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, you're fucking null and void for Animal Crossing too.
I don't play it. If I'm gonna say Game of the Year, I'm gonna say Call of Duty because that's the only thing I'll play, bro.
I knew I was done with Animal Crossing for now because when the seasonal stuff come out, I'll go on and check it out. But I knew I was done the moment my daughter asked to play Animal Crossing. I just gave her my Switch, no conversation involved. Like, don't touch any button but the walking around button. When I told her she could go ahead and do whatever she want, I knew I was done. I was like,
hey, bro, here's my question. What flower did you crossbreed?
I don't crossbreed flowers. I don't care.
Exactly. You're a horrible Animal Crossing player. You're a horrible Animal Crossing player.
Breeding flowers. I'm like, that shit ain't realistic.
You ain't trying to play then. You ain't trying to play the fucking game.
That's realistic. You breed flowers.
Okay.
Man, in real life, we don't breed flowers.
Come on, man.
The question is,
get out of here.
Get
out of here.
Breed our sunflower with this fucking white flower.
Those are two. You gave two wrong answers for flowers in the game. Neither one of those are flowers in this game.
Man, whatever. Animal Crossing.
Man, get out of here with Animal Crossing.
It's a.
Go to the side. Go to the side.
It's a timed exclusive in the Dre's Mind Club.
I will talk to E about Animal Crossing because he knows.
You know. I know how much y'all love it. I know how much your wife loves it. My wife probably would love it if she actually picked up the Switch for once.
E, I'm going to go back to my first question. What's the game that you've put the most hours into this year of 2020?
Animal Crossing. I never said it wasn't a contender. I'm just asking, should it win Game of the Year just because so many people have bought it?
No.
How many hours did you put into TLU 2? How many hours? 30 hours?
Yeah, close to it, yeah.
How many hours have you put into Animal Crossing?
Oh, God. Over 200, yeah, definitely.
So not even fucking close.
I don't think it. No. See, you get it wrong. There's a lot of games out there that have Game of the Year and you don't have to be required to put in mad hours in it. They're just gameplay. Now, if we're talking about gameplay,
Zelda,
give you an emotion.
Zelda came out. What are you gonna say? You're gonna pick Animal Crossing over the Breath of the Wild?
If you're putting hours into game, then you're talking about a game that you actually fucking cared about for 350 fucking hours.
No. That's because it's just interesting.
Breath of the Wild 2 if they dropped that.
It's just interesting. I mean, honestly, if a game is that interesting, I'm gonna stay on it. Call of Duty is interesting as fuck, even though you do the same shit over and over and over and over and over the fucking game. It's still interesting to me, but I still play the motherfucker. I don't know how many hours I put in that shit. I wouldn't even give it Game of the Year. But if
you can look it up. But
if a game gives me an emotional response, it should be a Game of the Year contender. Animal Crossing helped me deal with my not going outside. right? Help me with that.
You didn't play it. You
I
weren't
did
talking
play it.
to us about no
I
fucking
played it.
flower crossbreeding. You don't even know the game.
I didn't get to that level yet. If I would have got to that level, I might have gone and asked you.
Bullshit.
I'm serious. But at the same time, when Animal Crossing came out, right? Season 2 of Modern Warfare Warzone was out too. So of course I'm playing that.
Why are you wearing a Sony shirt and you haven't even fucking talked about Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Because I didn't buy the game.
If we were in
I didn't buy the game.
for free.
You mail me that shirt then, goddammit. You are null and void of that shirt.
I'm sure we all got like 10 of those shirts, man.
No, we don't. No, we don't. I got rid of that shit.
If you wore that short, should he be talking about fucking Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Probably. Yeah.
I'll wait until, I'll get it, but I ain't gonna get it now.
Because I think that's probably the next contender for Gotti.
No.
Right now,
No.
it's Animal Crossing, Final Fantasy Remake, and The Last of Us. Those 3 games right now. And if Cyberpunk keeps getting pushed back, it will not.
It already missed the mark, bro. It already missed the mark.
No, I think in September you're good. If you don't hit November.
No, November 18. Fucking last year the Jedi shit hit November 15,
yeah,
and then
is Cyberpunk coming in September?
November 18, bro.
Oh, okay. So that's out of Game of the Year contention.
Oh shit.
Alright, so that's gone.
We got Ghost of Tsushima. That's it.
Yeah.
When does that drop? When does that drop? In September?
What? Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah.
That's this month.
At the end of the month, right?
Mid-ish.
Yeah, that's my birthday present. If y'all hate me now, that's my birthday present.
Giveaways happening on Gamerish. Promise you that. So y'all better keep it tuned. And if you want a better chance, join the Patreon. I'll tell you that. If you want a better chance at winning anything that's big, join the Gamerish Patreon page because those people have higher chances of getting things than everybody else.
You get double entry.
Yeah, double entry for everything if you're part of Patreon.
Yep.
Motherfucker's sleeping on Animal Crossing. Watch it become Gotti.
It won't.
Watch it become Gotti.
It won't.
It might.
No, I won't. It won't. It won't.
Watch it. Nintendo has its way, bro. Nintendo does some slick shit.
Nintendo always has its way, and they're always behind on everything else. If it wasn't for their fucking exclusives, then
let's just talk about numbers. That game has sold 13 million.
And what about Thule?
4 million in its first weekend. Not close. It could maybe do 18
again
tops for its whole life.
It's about
Animal Crossing for its whole life. They are expecting 25 to 30 million.
It's about game of the year contention, gameplay, graphics, emotional response. Okay.
Right, and Animal Crossing
hits only 2 of those.
Only brought a
2.
World together.
Only
brought
2.
An entire world together, bro.
It's only 2 though. Only 2.
I feel like you just missed it. Like
I just
it
got
was.
An update on our Discord. Andrew on our Discord just said that the update is available right now for Animal Crossing.
Yeah. How many updates you got on your Discord today?
Yeah, I read a few, but I didn't read everybody's stuff.
Yeah, how many?
What you mean?
Probably that one. Probably just that one about Animal Crossing.
That one, just one. Animal Crossing. Everything else was about Red Dead. Today.
All right. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Yes, let's move on. So, Damian Lillard was announced as 2K21's NBA 2K21 athlete.
He's a regular package.
Kobe Special Edition, the Mamba Forever Edition, will also be available. But also, if you want to upgrade to the PS5 or Xbox Series X version, you have to have a Kobe Edition. If you buy a regular 2K21 you will not be able to upgrade for free.
I think that's
Only if you get
bullshit.
Kobe edition. Yeah.
All right, is this a topic or is this just news?
No, I was just announcing it. I was just saying, if you have something to say, you could go ahead.
I think it's bullshit. I don't think you have to get the Kobe edition to have it like transfer over to the damn PS5. You should, if you got the game in PS5. Let's say if PS5 dropped December.
First off, they should know people are gonna buy the Kobe edition just because it's the Kobe edition. Like,
All right.
they're gonna
I
make
love Dame. I love Dame. I love what he's doing. I think Trailblazers are gonna be the shit. He's a rising star.
I'm gonna
and he
stop you
obviously
right there.
deserves to be
I'm gonna stop
on.
you right there.
He obviously deserves to be on the cover. But
No, he
every
doesn't.
single cover,
No, the
every
fuck you
single
don't.
cover, every single cover. I'm on your side. Every single cover should be Kobe, 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 and Kobe.
LeBron, no more Jordan, no LeBron.
No. This is the year of Kobe. Okay, when Kobe died, 2020 happened, and we're living through that.
We knew this was gonna happen. We knew there was gonna be a Kobe edition.
It should be Kobe on the regular edition. It should be Kobe on the deluxe edition. It should be Kobe on the superior edition, or whatever the fuck that's called, the ultimate edition. It should be Kobe, 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 Kobe. That's 2020.
Dylan.
Yeah, exactly. I spit hot fire.
Who's the 5 greatest rappers of all time?
Kobe, and Kobe. Dude, it should just be Kobe. I mean,
You're
shut
right.
the fuck up,
You're
shut
right.
the
It
fuck up.
should be. But my thing is this: I didn't like it when I don't like the alternate. I never liked the alternate things. I never did, and I say that because it doesn't make you a better player if you get the other edition. It just gives you other extra shit.
Yeah, it does. It gives
Which
you.
everybody cares about.
It makes you a better player because you have more points for my player.
The virtual currency is what everybody cares about.
And I don't give a shit about it. So
If you're
I mean,
my
that's the
player
reason
and shit, you can't play against nobody in that game.
Yeah, God knows my cousins already always on their bullshit when I go on there and they're like in the 90s. They're like,
So-
"We used to do it in 80 something."
why. So my thing is this:
You gotta pay to play that game, bro. You gotta pay to play.
so if they're gonna put the new Madden, right? Who's in the cover of the new Madden? Madden 21.
That's on for the Chiefs, the quarterback.
No, he was last year.
That was last year.
There isn't anybody for this year yet.
Who-
Madden ain't gonna
so
come
my
out
question
yet.
is- my question is-
nobody is yet.
Last year was the Ravens quarterback, wasn't he?
You know it should
No.
be fucking Cam Newton, New England Patriots. That was a bullshit. How did the fuck did they get that dude for $1 million? That is crazy.
Madden 21.
Who should be on the cover of Madden 21?
There isn't. It hasn't happened yet.
Lamar Jackson is the cover athlete this year. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes was last year. Lamar Jackson is this year.
All right, he deserves it. He deserves it definitely.
Lamar Jackson?
Yeah.
He deserves.
Is that
He don't.
Ba-
He
is that
don't
Baltimore?
deserve that curse. He don't
Yeah,
deserve that curse though.
I don't know. They should put that new kid on there though. The one from King.
Lamar Jackson's a new kid. Lamar Jackson tore the fucking league up last year.
No, we don't talk about him. I'm talking about the new kid from LSU, the quarterback. Put him on the
Nah,
cover.
he's going to Cincinnati.
Ain't doing
Fuck
nothing
that
yet.
dude,
You gotta
man.
do something before you become
Nah.
a cover athlete, man.
Nah, fuck all that.
He
Put
going
him
to
on there.
Cincinnati, man. He ain't doing nothing.
How many times
shit
have
in
they put
Cincinnati.
somebody who's brand new, they didn't do shit?
They have to be a super.
Patrick fucking the
Okay.
dude from last year.
Okay.
All right, let's move on. Though. Game Pass, guys. If you want to know what's coming to Game Pass this month, Soul Calibur 6, Out of
Ooh.
the Park Baseball 21,
Maybe.
Cross Code, and like I predicted months ago, Fallout 76 is finally coming to Game Pass. You're getting add-ons to Minecraft Dungeons for free on the Jungle Awakenings DLC. Sea of Thieves' next big update, The Greatest Tale Never Told, is coming out, which I'm going to check out. And State of Decay 2, Green Zone, and the Plunder Pack, which is the first time I'm hearing about this, so I'm going to check that out when it comes out. PlayStation Plus July games, we're getting NBA 2K20.
Which I'm upset because I bought it like last month.
Sucks to be you. Rise of the Tomb Raider and that choice game Erica, which I'll probably play and stream on our Twitch channel. And I want to go through all of those choice-based games. And other big news, Crisis gets delayed after fans reacted poorly to the leaked trailer. I don't know just how much more you Crisis fans wanted,
I,
but
to
They
be honest
need
with you,
4K, then you need 8K,
that
then
game
you
sucked.
better than everything.
That
Because
game
Crisis
sucked.
was like beautiful though.
It was a beautiful looking game. The gameplay sucked.
nah,
But
Crisis 1 probably. Crisis 2 was good to me. I love Crisis 2.
it was gorgeous, and that's why people are mad because it's not more gorgeous.
I think maybe they showed off the Switch graphics, because you can't expect the Switch graphics to look like the Xbox One and PS4 graphics.
No.
If that's what they were fucking expecting.
Hey,
You know.
fuck Crisis, man.
I remember, where's Troy when we need him? Because Troy used to fucking go talk about this damn game for fucking years. and
Dude, I
hours.
fuck with Crisis for a minute. Dude, it was gorgeous. It would fucking change
Yeah.
A
graphics.
gorgeous,
Good, but I'm not
Changed
the type of guy.
graphics.
I give you, I can't hold that against you. It was a beautiful game. For me, the gameplay wasn't up to the standards of the actual.
Here's
You
what I'm
played it on
saying.
360, dude. I'm telling you, that game looked different than any fucking game.
I played it
that
on
was out.
PC.
Crisis was
Played on PC.
a good
Was
game,
not happy.
but I didn't care about Crisis 1 the way I cared about Crisis 2. Crisis 2
Yeah,
was
but fuck that game though. I don't care about
Right,
fucking
right,
old ass game news.
But yes, in other news, Call of Duty Warzone added a 200-player battle royal.
The
mode.
only thing that helped out with that was the pros getting more kills.
Yeah.
That's all it was. That's all it's about. 200 plus people. And the crazy thing is, it's not even 200 plus people. If you actually play it, it's probably 198, 195, maybe 189. But it's never 200 people because they never can fill that lobby up. So,
Any of you guys Xbox and played Mag?
no.
That was on PlayStation, PS3, Mag.
You played it?
Of course, but it was shit. I hated it. It was stupid.
Kind of the same thing though.
Well, I don't think. I think they tested they tested 60 to 100 players on that game.
But my thing is this. It's too crowded as far as...
It's too many.
No. The people is not the problem. It's the amount of boxes they put in there. Like the supply boxes that you open up, is too much of it. Like before when we played, and mind you, it went up to 150 players. Okay, we're talking about Plunder or Battle Royale. You play one of those games, and you had about maybe 3 supply boxes in prison, or in lumber, or in the quarry. Now it's 12, 15, 17.
You guys play at that Battlefield 30 on 30? Anybody?
Yeah, we did that too.
I haven't played lately, but I've played it.
The Battle Royale? You mean the Battle Rumble or something like that? Yeah.
Battlefield.
Battlefield
EA.
is always
Yeah,
my
I love
favorite
Battlefield,
play
man.
for
You
games.
do that 30 on 30?
Hell yeah, I
You do that
do.
whole.
And the reason
whole
why I do
fucking
is because
war?
I love the fact that I can take out a sniper who's camping and destroy his building or destroy his tower. I love that.
Battlefield is more realistic to me. I'll always play more Battlefield than I play a Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty for
Someone said Minecraft should be Game of the Year
Yeah, that's all
on PC.
Call of Duty's doing. They're doing that Battlefield 30 on 30, but they're fucking multiplying it by 3.
Somebody by the
It's
name
gonna
of
be
Happy
too
Chaos.
many people.
Somebody by the name of Happy Chaos Gaming said
that's
Minecraft,
Mitch.
Minecraft,
That's Mitch.
Minecraft,
Talking shit.
Game of
Mitch
the
is
Year.
talking shit. That's Mitch. That's Mitch talking shit. Mitch, stop it. Stop it. You know damn well that'll be the last game.
He was saying he don't
ever
even listen
played.
to this shit because it'll be
His
boring.
PC Master Race would ever talk anything about Minecraft being a game of the fucking year. He would never say anything like that. If we were sitting right next to him right now, he would never say that shit. So Mitch is bullshit.
Honest to God, though, Minecraft's made some money since fucking 2011. They're
No,
still
Minecraft is
still
always
fucking up there, bro.
But like Minecraft and all this deal, that's might as well us saying, hey, fucking Destiny 2 should get fucking Game of the Year because it keeps us coming back for more. Like that could definitely be a Game of the Year contender with the way I usually don't go back to games for more, but when a game can make me go back for more, that says something. Like me,
Hey,
has no
people are
time.
going to Minecraft for more.
Well,
Yeah,
I
know
mean,
that.
even if I'm talking to Mitch right now, Happy Chaos, he says Warzone lobbies fill up quick on PC, so that 200 won't be a problem. Honestly, I play crossplay, and they still don't fill up. So
Do you? I know. Do you play on PS4? But do you play with keyboard and mouse?
sometimes when I'm feeling itchy on the trigger finger with sniper, yes, I do play.
That's weak, bro. Just fucking get a computer, man.
Mitch would probably agree. You and Mitch could agree on
Yeah,
something. You
right?
and Mitch could agree on something.
Nah, I don't. I mean, I'm not a PC player, man. The reason why I only played on my computer is because my wife, as you can see behind
Right.
me, she's playing.
Right, you're not a
Persona.
PC player, but every once in a while on
Here playing
PS4 you
Persona.
play
I was
with
like,
a
I
fucking
know you don't
keyboard
play
and
no
mouse.
Goddamn Persona. So I was wondering. where you
Yeah,
got
it's my
Persona
wife.
from. Like, you'll never play no Persona.
That's my wife playing Persona, and I told her if she finishes this, I'll get her the new one. And she's
But every once in a
she's
while
playing
on
through it.
PS4 you play with a keyboard and mouse though.
Every once in a while, yeah. Once in a
Yeah.
while. Depends.
All right.
But I play
You're
with my
basically,
I play with my
you're
Astro. though.
basically PCMR, bro.
Nah, I play with my Astro. So
Yeah.
you see how I play with my Astro, but you see how my buttons are configured? Xbox.
Yeah, I got an Xbox Elite, bro. Don't talk to me.
I
just play
go.
my
love the
Xbox
back buttons, man.
on my PC or my Stadia control, one of the two.
I got an Xbox Elite, and I never play with a keyboard and mouse on my Xbox.
Well, I play remotely, so I mean, sometimes I don't feel like plugging in my controller, and I just, keyboard and mouse it up.
Hey, it's cool. I'm sorry, guys. If you're PCMR, that's fun. Play games, have fun.
A happy chaos.
I'm not hating. I'm definitely not hating.
Yeah, I play on everything, so it's just whatever to me. I'm just like, whatever the game is on that I can't get on any other console, I'm playing it wherever it is. PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, handheld, phone, whatever the fuck.
He said,
and
what's
other-
odd is some PC players can use remote because that's aim assist is insane.
Mhm.
But aim assist it is insane on the PC.
I know they're trying to ban a lot of people from using aim assist pending the game. I know that.
There's an app that people are using to, help with the aim assist. But the game already comes with aim assist already. It's just that people like to either put it on high on top and on top use the game aim assist to go straight for the head. Which makes no
Right.
sense. But
Ain't they matching up those cheaters with other cheaters now on Call of Duty anyway? So they're like, hey, if you like using that, here, play with a whole bunch of other people using that shit. No, but
do you think you have more success with keyboard and controller on PS4?
no, I don't have more success. Not at all. I was born and raised with a controller in my hand, so
yeah, that's how I am. It's hard for me. If I'm not playing a point and click game like Disco Elysium, then everything else is controller. Everything else.
I didn't know that. He says, well, no aim assist kicks in once the game detects a remote. I didn't know that. I don't know.
Learn something new old every day. Thanks, man.
That's PCMR, homie. You got to get in with your click.
All right,
Fuck
so
you, Mike.
another news. Let's move on. Dr. Disrespect got banned from Twitter. Of course, we
Twitch.
don't have Twitch. I fucking said Twitter. I still didn't change that typo on my fucking thing. I didn't change the typo on my thing. It still says Twitter. Twitch.
You want to know why, though?
He probably got banned from Twitter too, though.
You want to know why, though?
We don't know why. He doesn't know why.
No,
Nobody knows why.
his wife said
Nobody
why.
knows why.
His wife said why.
When?
Like a while ago, his wife said the reason why he got banned from Twitter. Here we go. Me talking this shit. He got banned from Twitch is because he was unfaithful or some shit like that.
Unfaithful?
Yeah.
Bro, last
Which-
year, this dude at E3 fucking shot people pissing in a
It's in
bathroom.
a bathroom, yeah.
And they didn't ban him. Actually, what they did, they signed him to a $30 million contract afterwards. So why is he banned now?
Because of the
Why
Me
is he
Too
banned now?
movement, the Me
it's
Too
a
movement, the
movement
Black
now.
Lives Matter, and the LGBT. So it's all about the movement. If you're not part of the wave, you're not part of it at all. We're not giving you
It's
no
like
money.
I tell y'all
This is
all
how it
the
is.
time, it's either you die with your morals or you say what you gotta say and be hated by everybody else.
Oh wait, no.
Guys, I
Okay,
gotta
okay.
give this out to the public. We don't know why he's banned. He doesn't know why we banned or why he was banned. And this is
Just gave a very
the truth
vague
of the
statement.
news.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. So yeah,
He doesn't know why he's banned. We don't know why he's banned. We don't know.
we're just assuming
We don't
that
know.
these are the things that are happening.
It's probably fucking hilarious though.
Probably, I think it's probably something from his past stream. He probably said something disrespectful. Someone probably pointed it out, and before it became a big thing, Twitch was like, "Let's get rid of him now before we have to go on and talk about it."
I just got confirmation from Mitch.
So Dre,
he said that was
Dre,
last
you
year's
think
news.
you think
Hold on,
Dre,
wait.
you think Dr. Disrespect said something disrespectful?
I know, right?
Always.
Exactly. Like that's just what it had to be. Something that would cross the line for others, which is why, thank God, I don't stream that hardcore, because God knows the shit that would come out of my fucking mouth if I was.
Hey, bro, who else got a suspension this week on Twitch?
I don't remember. I just know
God.
about that.
It's a pretty big name.
I don't know. I don't watch people play. I don't honestly watch people play. I only know about Dr. Disrespect because the other people talking about it.
Anybody else in the party? Dave, you know who else got a suspension this week on Twitch?
No, who?
Eric, do you know?
No.
Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
He
thinking
streams?
some real gamer. You know.
Yeah, he streams his conventions.
But what was Mitch saying? What was he saying?
He was saying that that was last year's news. He cheated on his wife. Everyone knew this. He came back and got way more views. He got a contract deal. One person is saying that he's being blackmailed, but it's gossip.
Yeah, he's Dr. Disrespect. Fucking believe in the name. Believe in the brand.
Exactly, man. It's just.
Well,
Donald Trump.
if Trump got taken off
A
Twitch,
suspension. Suspension.
then it had to be Dr. Disrespect for doing the same thing. That's my assumption. That's my
I
assumption.
don't think
Hear me
they
out
were
saying
probably
my
gonna-
assumption. I'm not
Hey.
giving out fake news. That's my assumption.
E.
No.
I know you're looking it up right now. Why did Donald
No.
Trump get suspended?
No, I didn't look it up. I don't know. Because he's too orange.
He's fucking Trump.
That's a really good reason.
It's just because he says things that divides people, and they know that. Like that's just.
He
what
says fucking hate
lies.
speech.
Yeah.
He says hate speech all the time.
It says things that divides people, and that's probably it. And probably Dr. Disrespect in one of his streams probably said something that would make people argue with each other, and they're probably like, this could turn into a race issue, or this could turn into this issue. Let's not have it.
Dre, they offered this man $30 million. They signed him to a
Hey,
contract.
they do it all the time.
30
Hey, Mixer
million.
offered $30 million to fucking what? Those other two streamers that are no longer part of Mixer. and
It's way more deep than what we're talking about. The shit that actually happened to him. We might never know.
we might
Honestly.
not, but I think we will.
It's gonna
know
come out.
because the internet.
Everything
We will
comes out,
know. Everything
no matter
comes
what.
out. We will know.
Not
But
everything.
Oh wait, it was two guys who left too, wasn't it? There was two kids that just bounced too from Twitch, and like that was a whole thing too. They bounced before, and they were saying that they had bounced before and it was a family issue, but now they just bounced completely, and no one's saying anything about it. Like it was another group of guys. It was two brothers. They both left with no reasoning behind it. And again, it was Twitch.
The only two big numbers that are members that ditch from Twitch is Ninja and Shroud.
No, not
That's
this
it.
well, and they got paid for Mixer, right? Ninja was on Mixer. He probably doesn't have to work for the rest of his life getting paid.
He got
out.
$100 million for that.
No, you get 100 million. You got 30 million.
It's 30 mil, yeah. 30
Yeah?
mil, not 100, yeah. 30.
Shroud got 10. But
Yeah.
they signed fucking they signed this dude to 30 million. This dude right now, Dr. Disrespect. They signed him, bro. He was signed for a
And
big
he's good, man. That's why
contract.
his wife didn't leave him. Not because she loved him, it's because she didn't want to leave that money. You know?
I'll love all of your
Go ahead,
Peters for fucking 30 million.
Go ahead, E.
Yo, so Twitch temporarily banned Donald Trump. And they
Why?
said it was for hateful conduct.
Why?
Exactly. Is his
Hateful conduct. Hateful
this
conduct.
shit that separates people, you know. So,
Dark
One of the
position.
streams in question was a rebroadcast of his infamous kickoff rally where he said Mexico was, Mexicans were rapists and murderers. So
It wasn't the
Twitch
one that he was
flagged
like Kung Flu.
He
No, no.
posted.
you
He
know,
posted some
I
shit
know-
last week.
I
that
know people hate him for that
were-
Kung Flu
That's
shit.
fucked up.
He
but I
posted
fucking
some
laugh,
shit
like,
last
don't-
week to
like-
where
Ugh.
the audience loudly said white power,
Yeah.
and he
yeah.
posted that.
No. That was outside of the convention, and
Yeah, it was outside the. Yeah,
it was outside the convention, and some.
Yeah, there was a protest within a old people community.
Yeah.
And
Can I
some of
just? I want to say one thing, guys. I want to say one thing for Gamerish Network. Fuck Donald Trump.
Whoa. That could be hate speech too, bro. You gotta be careful, man. You don't get kicked off.
That's it. That's all I gotta say. Hey, you know what? Hate speech. I'm gonna say it one more time. Fuck Donald Trump.
I'm not for Trump, but that Kung Flu shit with the mind that I have had me dying when I heard him say that shit. I was like, you call that shit the Kung Flu. Yeah, I was fucking laughing. I was fucking dying. I'm not fucking like with Donald Trump or anything, but if he says something funny, like that I know that I probably would have said like at a bar.
Yeah,
or
but that's
something.
different. That's different if you say that to your friend.
I
than the
wanna-
president
I wanna-
of the United States saying that shit.
Yeah,
I want to
it-
be in accordance. Are all of us saying fuck Donald Trump?
Yeah, fuck Donald Trump.
Sure.
But I still
Yeah,
fuck everybody
I
in the
mean,
government
I'm
because
not-
none of them do shit for us anyway. So
I-
fuck
The only thing, and I'm gonna say this now. The only thing that
Just say it. Just say fuck Donald Trump.
Why do you want me to say fuck Donald Trump?
Because you mean it. Just say it.
No, all I say is this: fuck Donald Trump. That's one. Second, I actually want to hear if this shit is true or not. If the elites are the pedophiles and all this other kind of shit that I've been hearing on the back channels. All I'm hoping is that shit is real, and that's actually
what
happening.
leak? What are you talking about?
Oh, you didn't hear about the leak, bro?
No, I'm too busy
man.
playing Last of Us. What's going on?
Yeah, let me hear about the leak.
All right, supposedly, Donald Trump is in the power where he's at right now. He's only doing it because his friend, who died a long time ago, Robert Kennedy, he got killed by the elites. Right? The only reason why he's going after and all this stuff is happening is because of all the elite shit with the pedophiles, anachronium, and all that other kind of shit. So, if all this shit is true of the pandemic, them trying to stop him from being reelected because they're actually going after all these anachronium users, which is anachronium is basically the. I'm explaining this because it's kind of hard to say. The anachronium is basically it's in the adrenal gland, right? And you produce this, kids produce it. So they're saying that kids are being tortured for this anachronium, so elites can live longer, look younger, all this kind of shit. So supposedly
video game type shit.
it is some video game type shit, but the way how it's supposed to be going down is he's supposed to be trying to stop that from happening, or stopping those people. That's why he got rid of. That's why he put out this whole world thing about you can, if you've been sexually assaulted when you was a kid, you can actually now prove in a court of law that you were and have that person arrested. So that's how the Me Too movement came through. I know, right? Conspiracy theories. I know it's supposedly a conspiracy theory, but it's also true too.
Dave.
But at the same time, you never know. If he's doing this, more power to him. If he's not, fuck him. I don't care about him. But that's just the way I
Dave.
see it.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you, Dave. And honest to God, you gave good points, and you were very conclusive with everything. But honest to God, all I heard was blah blah blah. Fuck Donald Trump.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
All right. So last thing in the gaming news.
I'm a
was,
theorist, guys, so I gotta hear all the things. So
Hey, don't worry. I believe in aliens and shit. So. It's,
No, dude, that compared to some of the shit David was saying, that ain't nothing anymore.
I mean, I believe in aliens too, man. It's just it's a lot of covers with
Fuck
that
Trump.
as well.
All right. Last but not least, Fallout getting its own TV show. I don't know if you guys saw the little teaser trailer that Amazon put out. But that was crazy out of nowhere. I was at work and then I got a YouTube thing talking about Amazon and Fallout, and I watched the trailer, and it's just like all the video game trailers start out. And so, and it's made by the Westworld creators, and I know we all love Westworld. I don't know if all of you guys. I know I love
No.
Westworld. Okay, E never watched it. D,
No.
I can't say.
First season.
Yeah, I did.
First season, really good.
But the thing is that it's so slow. The first season is so slow.
No, man, no.
It's so
Just
slow.
was feeling confused.
All right, just continue. This is news. We're not talking about it. This is just news.
Yeah, so Fallout get its own TV show. Okay, last but not least, Stargirl and Doom Patrol. I know we're not talking Doom Patrol in completion because E hasn't watched it yet, so we're gonna wait for him to catch up.
That
to us.
first episode is fucking nuts,
But
man.
Captain
tell everyone
Cannon
now.
is fucking up.
Stargirl though.
I'll tell you guys now, when it comes to Doom Patrol, that shit, my first
Dude,
reaction
it's on, isn't it?
of
It is
four
on.
episodes is like, what the fuck? And when you think about Doom Patrol in the comics, it's all about what the fuck. And that's exactly what this fucking season
Yo.
It's
is
so
about.
good. It has no
Yeah,
reason
I'm
to
just
be
like,
that
yo,
good.
The last
It
10
shouldn't
minutes.
even be that good.
The last
it's
10
so
to 15 minutes.
random. Like, this season is so random.
The last
I'm
10 to
just like-
15 minutes.
I'm
Had me
like,
You know what?
the fuck am
Fuck
I
this.
watching?
We're spoiling the fuck out of this. Fuck you.
No,
We're spoiling
not
the fuck
gonna
out of
spoil
this.
it because he can spoil The Last of Us 2 ending for us.
No, we're doing it, bro. We're doing it. We're doing Doom Patrol.
Stargirl.
We're doing Doom Patrol.
But no, we're going into
I'll
Stargirl.
mute you on the stream right now. Don't do it.
We're going to Stargirl right now. So, last episode of Stargirl was about Shiv.
Okay, let me stop you there. I have a question. E, was that
Yeah.
Shining Knight?
Yes, it was.
Okay,
Yes.
keep going.
Yes.
Because they didn't confirm it, but go ahead, go.
No, they didn't. No.
Yeah, it was definitely him. Definitely.
That's my nigga, though. That's my man.
Here's my question for you.
I like
What?
Shining Knight.
How do you watch Stargirl but you don't watch Doom Patrol the first three episodes of Doom Patrol? How do
Because
you
I
not
haven't
watch Doom
I haven't
Patrol?
gotten around to it yet.
How do you watch Stargirl but you don't watch the second fucking
Well, 'cause
season of the
usually-
best DC show that there is?
Oh my god, let me talk. First of all, I wait till the season is over and then I just watch them all in a row. But now that, you're fucking peer pressuring me to watch the show episode to episode,
Oh, peer
I'll
pressure,
catch
T-Lou,
I'll
peer
catch
pressure.
I will catch up. Bully, you goddamn bully. I will catch up. So next week I will be done with all 5 episodes. At that point, it'll be
Yeah,
5
well-
episodes.
Well, your hair looks like Ernie McCracken.
I know it's windy in this tunnel, man. It's fucking windy. You
Shiv.
better wiggle those childbearing hips and out of here.
Shiv. She makes an appearance.
Let's get back to
Yeah,
the
she
last
does.
Stargirl, yes. So we got to see why, they tried to show us a softer side of her, before she gets denied and shit like that. But we also show her asshole side. She knows her dad's a bad guy. She knows he kills people. She kills people right in front of her fucking father.
Dr.
You know,
Ito is
like-
King Dragon, right? Or Dragon King or something like that?
Dragon King, yeah,
Like-
yeah.
I didn't watch this episode, so all you guys are spoiler casting the fuck out
Oh,
of
then
this
why
for me.
didn't you say something?
Oh,
baby?
come on,
You
bro.
No, keep going. Keep going,
God,
please.
you
You're
could've
the
Please.
same guy that you looked up
Please.
The Last of Us spoilers. You're the guy
Please.
that looked up The Last of Us spoilers.
Please, I didn't
So,
look them up. I didn't look them up.
The Last of
They
Us.
were on my podcast I listened to.
You
I didn't look
stopped
them up.
Listening then, but you kept going. So
Continue,
this-
Captain Cannon.
I
Continue.
will. You can say the spoilers. Honestly, I don't care. I'm gonna watch the shit anyway.
So this was a good episode. Only thing that caught me off guard at the ending of this episode was that she just completely shows her face off, but she can't
Yeah.
recognize Stargirl's hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
Yeah. My wife and I said the same thing.
That was the dumbest part of this. There was a good fighting scene. It finally showed Stargirl
That-
listening.
That fighting scene at the end sucked. I'll be honest with you. Sorry.
No, it wasn't the
It wasn't the greatest.
I'm just
The
saying.
greatest fight was when they get against Sportsmaster.
Yeah,
That was a good fight.
Why are we talking about Stargirl and not Doom Patrol?
Oh, good God! Talk about
Because
Doom
we
Patrol
agreed
then.
to this before.
Andre,
we
give the
started.
baby his bottle and talk about Doom Patrol.
Yeah,
It's so much better.
all right. If Eric don't mind,
I
let's go.
don't care.
Alright.
I'll still watch it.
All right, we'll
Eric.
just do the first episode. First episode.
Eric, they're
First episode.
tiny and they're on Danny.
Okay.
They're tiny
It's
and they're on
true. It's
one
true.
brick of Danny.
Street, yeah.
All right, you remember
For
the you remember
whole first
the
episode.
you remember the racetrack that that Iron
Hey,
guy
he's
had.
gonna explain this to you much slower than I just did.
remember the track that the guy had, the Iron guy had, the racetrack
Okay.
in his room.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're living on it as small people.
Okay.
All right. And during this episode, everyone, I think, I forgot the other guy's name, the one that's wrapped up. He's trying to find a way to make them back to their normal size.
Yeah.
But everyone's getting frustrated. So the doctor, he's like, you know what? Maybe I'll go through magic to make everybody go back to normal.
Right.
So
Is it
basically-
the British guy?
Yeah, the British guy.
Did you call him the wrapped up guy?
Yeah, I called him the wrapped up guy.
Yeah, he did.
So this is how I know him as. So anyway, so during the episode, they show where the little girl came from.
Okay.
That's all I got to tell you.
doctor's
That's
daughter.
it. I'm not gonna. Yeah, the doctor's daughter. That's it. That's it. There's no more to tell about that. Dorothy. And they, at the end, they become big. But the way they do it. But that rat part was nuts. Okay. That's all I got to say.
E.
Yeah.
You want me to explain it to you, like, for real?
Sure.
Go ahead. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
All right, so they left off from last season to this season, and the only safe haven that they had was on Danny, but
Mhm.
Danny was just one brick.
Right.
All right, he's not a city; he's just one brick. So
Yeah.
because of that, they're very small. All right.
Yeah.
And we got one big buster to where 007, his daughter, you know 007, you
Yeah.
know
Timothy
Timothy
Dalton. Yeah, Timothy
okay?
Dalton.
So he's got a daughter, and she's in the fucking freak show. She's an
Yeah.
ape-looking face, and
Yeah.
she can project monsters.
Yeah.
All right. So we get into to where he has a daughter, and this daughter can end the world. So the only thing that Timothy Dalton can do is to get another world to where she doesn't fuck everything up, right?
Yeah.
So he calls on douchebag from last season,
Ooh, which
and
one?
I don't know. He's a wannabe fucking Constantine motherfucker.
Oh yeah. The British guy. Yeah.
Yeah. They call on him. He comes through and he's like, I can't help you unless you got something good to give me. So Timothy Dalton gives him his necklace.
Are we
Right.
talking about Crowley?
I don't
Yeah.
know,
He's talking about Crowley.
fucking
Yeah, Crowley.
douchebag from last season.
What was behind his necklace? What's the reason for the necklace, and why did he give it up?
It keeps him alive.
Okay.
Okay, he's 139 years old. Timothy Dalton's old as fuck.
Yeah.
All right, so he gives them that medallion so that they can be big size instead of small size. Because Doom Patrol is not having that good of a time on the brick of Danny. They're just not having that much fun. So they need to have more fun in the real life. And they go to Timothy Dalton and they're like, hey man, get us the fuck out of here. So he calls on douchebag. Douchebag comes over and he gives them a choice, like I can do this for your medallion on your fucking neck, or I'll do nothing at all. So Timothy Dalton ends up giving him that medallion, and now Timothy Dalton is dying, but everybody's big now.
Mm.
And that's season 1, or that's episode 1.
Wow.
But throughout the season, there's a lot of crazy shit that happens. Like every fucking episode, we have what's the girl's name with all the multiple personalities?
Crazy
Jane.
Jane. Crazy Jane.
Yeah, well, Jane. She's fighting with her personalities, because they want to take over from her. So she's
Right.
fighting that. You got Cliff. Is Cliff the robot?
How
Yeah.
many episodes have you watched, Ray?
All four.
Okay, I'm just saying we only need a spoiler 1 for Eric.
No, I'm telling him what's going on basically, because Cliff is still fighting with the whole. He's mad at Doc.
Cliff,
You know,
yeah,
but
Cliff.
every minute, every scene Cliff is in is just fuck you, Doc. You know.
All right,
like,
Eric. So what's happening in this season is Cliff is still an asshole.
Yeah, you know, he's still an ass. You know, he's doing all types of crazy shit, but he's the funniest. I love him because every scene is just like a fuck you to somebody. And of course the stretch lady,
The last one.
the last one, yeah, she's trying to master her powers, you know, and stop being afraid of using it. So that's basically, and of course, what's the fucking dude with the electric thing inside of
If
him?
you say dude with fucking pads or whatever
Gauze?
the fuck was said earlier, that's not
Larry.
cool.
Larry, there we go. Larry is just fighting with his
The mummy
past,
guy.
but that,
I think
That's
it's
just a
negative
recurring
man
theme.
or
Yeah,
It is.
there we
It's
go.
Negative
Negative
Man.
Man.
Negative Man.
Negative
Yeah.
Man.
It's Larry
Okay.
too.
put some
Yeah.
fucking respect on his name.
He's a-
God damn
he's
it.
a-
Like,
The wrapped up, the wrapped up guy.
Respect for his name when he stops giving me the whole, oh, poor me. Oh, look at what my life could have been and look at where it is now. Like, shut the fuck up already with your sob story. Move on and become a fucking hero. He's basically the one person, him and Hammerhead could fucking be their own team.
Larry can fuck everybody over.
Exactly.
if he
So,
wanted to.
but he's still
Okay.
his
Put some
sympathetic
goddamn
thing.
respect on his name.
Like, too
That
much
is fucking negativity, man.
on that
Okay.
fucking, like,
Negative.
Negative Man.
Negative
I'm
Man.
so sorry for him. Like, I'm so.
Man
I guess
with
that's
raps.
why he's negative, because he's always fucking negative. He doesn't do nothing else but fucking sulk and complain and cry about this and that. Like, stop crying. Like, fucking do something. Stop fucking crying. That shit is so fucking annoying. Like, I'm so tired of seeing. He's just the fucking Flash now. That's what he became. The Flash. Fucking
Hey,
cry
E,
about
E, last
Yo.
season, I loved this fucking show so much.
Me too. Me too.
We all did.
How much did it play to canon?
Oh, very much. Yeah, that. I mean, Andre said it in the beginning of the book. Is I guess it's kind of weird. So it definitely drew, a lot to that.
What?
That's it.
All right, so what was up with the butthole goat?
The what?
The butthole goat, the goat of the butthole, or the butthole
Talking about
of the
that
goat.
different
Was that
pieces,
canon?
Yeah, I think it was canon. Yeah, I believe so. Pretty much everything was. Pretty much, I don't really think there was much of a difference.
Yeah, that show's way too ridiculous for it not to be canon. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, yo, there's no way anybody would go this far left than unless that shit actually happens in the comics, because I think they would get a lot of fucking blowback if what they.
I'll tell you what.
Crazy.
I'll tell you what. It's more canon than that Titans bullshit show was.
Of
How about
course,
that?
Titans ain't shit close to canon. Titan is nowhere close to canon. I would never consider Titan.
They need to
any-
fire the writer for Titan and put him from Doom Patrol on there.
E,
No.
how canon was Danny Street as far as being like trans and shit like that?
I did the whole thing with all the world's, like, people who feel like they don't belong in the world. I don't know how I think they did change that. They also changed Larry because Larry's not gay in comics. But other than those two things, everything else was pretty canon.
Larry's not gay.
No, he's not.
Remember back then when he was created, you couldn't put gay characters in comics like that back then.
But Danny the Street is fucking gay though, right?
In the comic, I don't know if he is. He might be, but I don't know if it's ever really said.
I don't think you can even say he.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, though. But Larry, yeah, you got to remember Larry was created in the '60s, but I mean, they could have made him gay, but they just it never came up. It's only because the actor is gay. That's probably one of the reasons why they did that. But I didn't mind it. I thought it was a good change.
Yeah,
it made sense.
I never thought twice about it.
E.
Yeah, it made sense. What?
E. One question: who's Time Face?
What, the clock on his face guy?
Yeah, who's that guy?
I think he's a villain. I don't know specifically about him, but I'm pretty sure he's a villain.
You know,
is
guys.
he in the show?
You know, guys, why I love talking to this guy? He's fucking Captain Cannon. He fucking knows what's going on in the show, and he hasn't even fucking seen it, and he still knows what's going on. Yeah,
definitely.
That's exactly who he is. He's fucking got a clock on his face. He fucking.
Yeah, he's got to be the villain. I think he sounds familiar.
Before we close out, how do you feel about Marvel acquiring the Alien and Predator franchise?
Oh, I was gonna mention that. I was gonna mention the article and all that shit.
Do it.
So this came from IGN because I think IGN broke the story that Marvel acquired the rights for Alien and Predator. So they said that it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to have the characters integrated with the Marvel universe, but they do say that there's going to be new comics that are going to expand on the characters and the settings of the various Alien and Predator movies. But my personal opinion is I think that's bullshit, because I don't know if any of you guys read or remember, but Dark Horse owned the rights for like over probably close to 20 years.
Yeah.
And no, they've owned them since. That's what it was. And they used to do like Batman versus Aliens, Batman versus Predator, all that shit. So you can't tell me that Marvel's going to acquire them and not do, like an Aliens versus Iron Man or some bullshit like that.
I saw the picture with like the Predator with Iron Man's helmet.
Yeah, that was David Finch. They had David Finch draw up a Predator art, and he did an Alien one too. But yeah, I mean, so the reason why they acquired them is because Disney now owns Fox, who owns a Predator and Alien. So it's just like Star Wars. Once they got Star Wars, Marvel started putting out Star Wars comics. But I wanted to ask you guys this. I wanted you to, out of all the Predator and Alien movies, all of them, what is your favorite movie? Plus, if they are going to integrate them with the Marvel Universe, who do you want to see either one of them go up against?
All right, E. So my favorite movie has the bullshit Lannister father. He's in that movie.
No.
That's my favorite.
Who?
No.
Wait,
Alien
what?
3?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Alien 3?
Yeah.
The movie that no one fucking likes?
How did you know the movie I'm talking about off of some bullshit dude?
Because Dance.
You're so Captain Cannon. You're so Captain Cannon without even being Captain Cannon.
He has sex with Sigourney Weaver before he dies.
Yeah, he does. He bangs the shit out of that.
No one likes that Alien movie. That's your favorite Alien movie?
The one before that, those two movies are definitely my favorite.
I mean,
For
Aliens, I could see Alien. You like those movies more so than Predator?
Honestly, God, the Predator that I like has
the governor of Minnesota, the former governor of Minnesota.
God damn, who's the dude from Lethal Weapon?
Danny Glover.
No.
I like the Danny Glover
like Predator too?
I like the Danny. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I do.
I'm shocked.
All right, so
David, go please. Save me from this. David, go.
the first Predator, it's the best one
Of
ever,
course.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the Aliens, Alien 1 and Alien 2. So the only ones I
Of
like.
course. And no one likes Alien 3.
Alien 1 sucks ass.
What?
You know what's
How
better than
it
you know what's better
sucks
than Alien 3?
Ass.
You know what's better than Alien 3? That damn one they did the remake, the Prometheus. It's better than
Yeah,
Alien 3.
Prometheus is good. I
No,
love
it's better than
Prometheus.
Alien 3.
I love Prometheus. I
Better
love
than-
it. Alien
Yeah.
1 sucks. It looks like it looks like hillbillies are in outer space and they just got out of their fucking trailer and now they're getting killed. It's
Hey,
horrible.
the future isn't
It's
pretty.
a horrible.
The future isn't
It's
pretty.
a horrible movie.
That's why he don't like it, because the future ain't pretty.
Hey, yeah, people thought 2020 was going to be flying cars, not people dying in the streets.
The first Alien is shit.
All right, Dre, what do you think? What's your favorite?
Well, I can
And
tell you
don't
I
say-
love the first Predator movie. When it comes to Alien, I never really ranked those movies really.
Was it?
I've never like I've watched all of them, but I've never like felt like, oh man, this one's better than this one. This one's better than that
Oh,
one.
Aliens is way better than.
You know what? I'm gonna be a
most of
douche.
them.
Alien versus Predator movie was a shit.
Didn't
Yeah, I like that
didn't
movie too.
Snide
I
Lathan
like that movie too. I like Alien.
That
Fucking
pains me, man.
loved
You're
it.
paining me.
Loved it.
Was it
Loved
Snide
it.
Lathan the winner of that one?
Loved it.
Didn't she win at the
Around
end?
that time, Freddy and Jason were fighting off, and then we got Alien versus Predator fighting off. That time was beautiful. It was fucking gold.
I think
I don't understand you.
I didn't like those movies at all.
No, those are PG-13 movies. You got franchises that came from an R, and then you made them into PG-13. Those franchises didn't deserve that.
The first Alien is hillbillies versus fucking Alien. It's a horrible movie.
All right, you said it already. Hey, what about the cat? Who would you like these characters to integrate in Marvel? What Marvel character would you like to see to fight either one of them?
Ooh, that's rough. That's a rough question.
Probably be cool
You're
to see
wearing
Hulk
them.
versus the Predator.
I would like
Who?
to see.
Hulk versus the Predator.
I would like
Okay.
to see. I would like to see Black Panther versus the Predator.
That would
I'm
be
gonna take
That would be good too.
I'm gonna take Wolverine and Deadpool teamed up.
Against the both of them.
against who? Against which one?
Aliens.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think you could.
How about this? How about Venom versus the Alien? Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's good. I don't think there's a wrong answer.
Fucking black on black crime. That's not a good answer.
What? Yo.
Leave it up to Mike to put
Yo. Yeah. Mike. Oh God.
that. All right, I guess it's time for some trivia.
All right. So what we're gonna do this week is a little bit different. So we're actually gonna do 4 rounds. This shit should go pretty quickly. 4 rounds of actual questions. So
Yeah, I
the
want to
first
see
few-
these hands.
Oh yeah. So it's gonna be it's gonna be 3 rounds of questions. There's gonna be 1 question per round, and then the 4th round is gonna be something a little different. So there's gonna be 3 categories depending on the order of which you're going in. You'll get 3 choices, then 2, then 1. We'll switch the order around as each round goes. And if you get a question right, you'll get 2 points. If you don't know the answer to the question, just say multiple choice, and then I'll give you 3 choices. And if you get that right, you get only 1 point. So I said the 4th round is going to be something different. That's gonna be able to get a chance to get 1 or 2 extra points, and it will also be timed. But I'll get more into that when we get there. So first 3, like I said, first question is going to go to Dre. Dre, you're going to get a choice of 3 different categories. You tell me which one you want. You ready?
Yep.
All right, you got who's that antagonist, you got who's that protagonist, and then you got who's that actor who played that video game character in that movie that one time. Which one do you want?
I'll take who's that protagonist for 200, Alex.
All right, screw you. What is the name of the silent protagonist from GTA 3? What is his name?
Oh my God! Shit,
I know it.
oh my God, yo! Cause the first.
I know it.
My favorite GTA character is Tommy Vercetti. But when it comes to fucking,
That's not what I asked you.
Can
I
he
know,
can he
man.
pass? Can he pass to me?
Oh.
No, you either. All right, I'll say the fucking instructions again.
The rules.
You answer this right, you get 2 points. If you don't know the
I need
answer,
multiple
tell
choice.
me. All right, cool. You ready for multiple choice?
Yeah.
You got A. A is Claude. B is George. And 3 is Vinny. I'm sorry, B is George and C is Vinny. So you got Claude, George, or Vinny.
Is Benny.
Nope,
Nope.
it's Claude.
It's
Oh
Claude.
my God. Fuck.
All right. Okay, Michael, you go next, and your categories are: who's that antagonist, or who's that actor who played that video game character in that movie that one time?
I want the second one, Eric.
All right. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Okay. What action star famously played Guile in the 1994 movie
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, of course he's gonna know that one.
Yo, this is all random, man. He could have. All right, you got 2 points. All right.
I'm just that good. I want to see your hands because I know somebody's cheating, and I am not cheating. I never cheat.
Yeah.
All right, Dave. This is yours. It's called Who's That Antagonist?
Antagonist. Okay.
Who was the main villain for the American version of Super Mario Brothers 2? What was the main villain's name?
Multiple choice.
All right, you got A, King Koopa,
Uh-huh.
B, Warts, or C, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this correctly, Kamek.
Kymax, see.
Nope, it's Wart.
It's-
He was a giant
what?
frog.
Was
Yep.
the Eggman? That's the Eggman.
No, Wart was the giant frog.
Did he fucking shoot some eggs?
No. I think that was Kamek. Kamek shot the eggs.
I thought
I
Kymax was
see.
the wizard.
No, Kamek is the one with the glasses. In.
Yeah,
Whatever.
he's the wizard.
No. Wart was this giant frog. So I don't know if he wore a crown. All right, round 2. So Mike is leading by 2. All right, so now Michael's going to go first. So Michael, these are your choices.
Let's go.
Video games starring athletes that aren't sports games, video game mascots, or who's that video game character who that actor played in that movie that one time?
I'll take the last one. Thank you.
All right. This is going to be a good one. So, there is a Jackie Chan movie called City Hunter in which he becomes 2 different Street Fighter 2 characters during a fight scene. E. Honda is one of them. Who is the other?
All right, repeat one
This
more
is
time.
such a good trivia game. I like this.
Okay, so thank you. So there's a Jackie Chan movie, and
Yes.
it's called City Hunter.
Yes.
And he's fighting with there's like Street Fighter 2 consoles all around him. He gets thrown into one of them, and he gets an electric shock, and he starts to see everybody as Street Fighter characters. So he becomes one of the characters. He becomes E. Honda. He also becomes another Street Fighter 2 character. Who is that character?
Ryu.
Nope. 0.
What's the answer though?
Chun-Li.
I was about to say that.
That was my second answer.
You could have done multiple choice. I would have said it. All right. I believe it. Let me just check my thing. David, I think you are next. Yes.
Okay.
So you have video games starring athletes that aren't sports games and video game mascots. Which would you like?
Video game mascots.
All right. So hold on. Let me just. Okay. This NEC Corporation, and especially for the TurboGrafx 16 mascot, was a baby
I
caveman
love it.
with a giant head also used it as his weapon of choice. What was he known as in America only?
Multiple choice.
I got
All right.
this one.
You get Tonk, that's A. B is Dunk, and C is Bonk.
I'm going with C, Alex.
Yep, you got it. Bonk is the
That was
correct
right.
answer. 1 point. All right, Dre, you are next. You get video
I
game
was
star.
I was honestly thinking donk. I was thinking bod donk.
Well,
like,
Donk is
he had a
the
stupid
wrestler.
fucking name.
The wrestler. Yeah.
Doink the clown.
Doink the clown.
Yeah. Well, Donk. I thought Donk was one of the little people.
Can we
Yeah, it
all
was.
agree that
It
his
was.
name should probably be Badonkadonk?
Yes. All right, Dre. Video game starring athletes that aren't sports games. Which sports icon starred in the failed action video game Chaos in the Windy City from 1994?
Definitely multiple choice.
All right, you got Shaquille
Why?
O'Neal.
He's the best athlete ever.
Shut up!
It
You got
definitely doesn't know
Shaquille
Michael.
O'Neal. You got Michael Jordan, or you got Scottie Pippen.
Well, if he said the best athlete ever, I will want to say Mike, but I'm gonna go with Shaq because Mike doesn't.
You will
really-
be wrong. Windy
You're
City
wrong.
is Chicago.
I know,
Yeah.
but
It's Michael Jordan.
I didn't think
He-
Michael Jordan was starring any fucking video
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Why
he
would
had
you
these-
Why would you give the gaming addict the easy ones?
No, that's the
No,
one he
but
picked. That was the last
easy?
one.
That was
He got it wrong.
That was
'Cause
not
he was the
easy.
last
Windy
one.
City? The Windy
think-
City is
I
fucking
think of Michael
Chicago.
Jordan as this guy who didn't do anything that didn't just
No, he
benefit
did.
himself.
This was a
The
really
Windy
shitty
City
game.
is Chicago.
But that's why
Guys.
that's why I put Scottie Pippen too, because to throw you off. It was either Jordan.
Whatever,
He
dude. That was
threw
bullshit. That was a. You gave him a give me.
How's that a give me? It was a tough. That was a
had-
tough one.
He had two basketballs. One was fire and one was ice, and that's what he would throw in the
It's
game.
actually a really good game.
Yeah, but it was failed. All right, round 3. D, you go first.
All right.
You got these 3 categories: video game movie firsts, or forgotten consoles, or why do people keep buying this? Which
Why
would
do
you like?
Why do people keep buying this?
All right. Hold on. I just want to get your okay. What is the top-selling PC game with 42 million copies as of the taping of this podcast?
Why do you give everybody the answers that you know that I know?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Minecraft, B, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, also known as PU whatever,
PUBG.
or C, World of Warcraft?
Duh.
World of Warcraft.
What is it, Michael?
It's fucking World of Warcraft.
No, it's PlayerUnknown
Mine-
Battlegrounds.
But
Really?
PUBG still more than
Yeah.
Minecraft? Oh shit.
42 mil. All right, Andre, you go in second. You got video game movie firsts or forgotten consoles.
Forgotten consoles.
All right, let me just put your name in the thing. All right. What was the name of Atari's handheld console?
Are you serious?
Oh shit. Fuck.
Damn, I wanted that shit too. I'm trying to remember that shit.
I had it. I'll give you a hint. I had it.
Give me the multiple choice.
Okay, we got A, Lynx, B, Jaguar, or C, Panther.
I like how you did that there.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm gonna go with Lynx.
You got it.
Yeah, it was
Got
Lynx.
it.
It was
Are
Lynx,
you
yeah.
doing this against me? That's
Yeah.
the point.
Jaguar was another one, but it was a different. It was Atari, but it was a different kind of console. It wasn't a hand.
No, are you focusing on me not to win?
No. Panther was made up. So, all right. So, Michael, you get the video game movie first, and maybe you'll bitch and moan after you get this one right.
Oh, I will.
You ready? All right.
I guess.
What was the first video game movie?
Why did I get choices? That's just one. You just gave me one choice. Everybody else has gotten 3 fucking choices. I just
Because
get
you
one.
gotta
No,
say
you
multiple
get one
choice.
you get
See, the thing
multiple
is, if
choice.
you do multiple choice, you go down a point.
Yes.
I want to do
Listen
this
to the
next time. I want to do this next time. I like this.
Oh, I hate you for this.
Listen to the instructions.
I gotta think about it.
First video game.
First video game movie.
Yeah.
God damn you. That's not
No,
cool, dude.
It's 11 o'clock. Come on.
That's not cool.
You want the multiple choice?
No, fuck the multiple choice. I'm thinking about it. God damn you. Who? First
Come on,
movie.
man.
I gotta think about Turtles and Mario. Which one came out first?
Think of a movie that straight up the idea came from a video game. Don't think of something that was a video game and a movie. Think of something that strictly was a video game movie story that then became a movie. Does that make sense?
No, not really.
Just say multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
All right, you got A, Super Mario Brothers, B, Mortal Kombat, or C, Street Fighter.
Are you fucking serious? That's the answer? That's the fucking multiple choice?
What? What do you want?
I wanted my point back because I already said the fucking answer. It's
No, you
Mario
didn't.
Brothers.
You never said Mario Brothers. You never said Mario Brothers. You never said that.
God damn it. Give me back my fucking points.
You never said Mario Brothers. You said Ninja Turtles or Mario Brothers, and that was you thinking.
Motherfucker, I don't know if fucking Pac-Man or fucking whatever made a movie before that. You're being a dick.
You know you are leading, so shut the fuck up. All right, so this is the 4th round. This is going to be timed 20 seconds. I'm going to ask you a question, and then there's 6 possible answers, but you can only give me 1 or 2 within the 20 seconds. I just want to tally up the numbers.
It's like a lightning round.
Sort of. So, Michael, if you want to keep complaining, you can.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Tell me how you really feel.
No, that's it. Fuck you, man. That's how
You're
I
fucking
honestly
leading.
feel.
You're leading.
Yeah,
you
but
baby.
you're leading me out of questions, and that's not cool.
Yo, I gave people the option to choose the category for that reason.
That's not cool, man.
All right, so
I like this game. I want to play it again.
Thank you. So we're gonna base the order on who's winning and who's losing. So Michael is winning. Michael is winning with 3 points, so he's gonna go last. Dre and David, you both are tied. But I don't actually have. Actually, I do have a tie-up question. If you want to do it, give me 1 second. All right, I'm going to ask the 2 of you a question. The one who gets the closest wins, okay? So the Magnavox Odyssey was the first commercial home video game
I've already
console.
got the fucking answer, you asshole.
When was it released in North America?
Fuck you, man. 1979.
What do you say, Andre?
83.
All right, David goes first. The answer is 1972.
87.
72.
No.
Wow.
1972. All right, so
CD
this is gonna be-
Magnavox had the best game of Zelda. That was its best game.
Gonna ask. Gonna ask David. I'm gonna ask you a question. There are 6 possible answers.
Okay.
You're gonna get 20 seconds to say either one of them or 2 of them. I'm
Gotcha.
sorry, not 20 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I should give 20 or 30. You know what? I'll fuck it. I'll give you 30. 30 seconds. You get to choose 1 or 2 questions. You ready?
Go.
All right. Infamous. Oh wait, I'm sorry. The category is called "Why do people keep giving him money to make movies?" Infamous German movie director Uwe Boll has directed 6 movies based or loosely based on video games.
Are you fucking serious? That's your question?
not including any of the sequels, name one or two of them.
That's
You
your
get a point
question?
each. I'm starting the time.
Fuck, I don't even know, bro.
Why? Why doesn't he know?
You said loosely based? I have no idea.
Yeah,
Man.
20 seconds. Loosely based.
Can they pass?
No, this is it. This is his chance to get those extra points.
Can Dre pass and I can
No,
give him the
Dre's
answer
not up
and he
yet.
can fucking get points?
Dre's not up yet. It's
Can I
Dre's
just
turn.
give the answer
5
and they get
seconds.
the fucking points?
Hold on. I'm pausing it. Jesus Christ, Pooja. Let him answer the goddamn question. It will be
I have
your
no
turn.
answer. I have no answer to it. I have no answer.
No answer?
I have no answer. I'm completely
You have
like
no answer. All right.
no.
None at all. None of his
It's so
movies,
dumb. It's so dumb.
Why is it dumb?
Because it's obvious.
Yo, David, you sure? I'll give you a few extras because this heckler keeps talking.
No, I'm sure.
All
Go
right.
multiple choice, god damn it.
No multiple choice. This is
It's not a multiple choice. It's like a lightning
This is
round.
it. All right, Andre, it's all up to you. If you don't get, if you tie it up, I'll figure something out. But you got to get at least two. Shut up. You either got to get two of them right to tie up.
You
with
guys
mine.
should just quit and let me just do the end quote of the
No.
night. Honestly.
All right, Andre, you ready? I'm gonna put 30 seconds on. You want me to do the question again?
Well,
Don't give me an answer. All right.
It's the same.
I'll tell you the question. Same question. Infamous German movie director Uwe Boll has directed 6 movies based or loosely based on video games, not including sequels. Name 2 of them. Your time starts now.
Hint, you bought this shit for E.
No, he didn't.
Oh.
Hint. Your hint is wrong.
It's not. It's not wrong,
Yes,
bro.
it is. Yes, it is. 10 seconds.
Oh man, because all I bought was Resident Evil 8.
Don't listen
Right
to
there.
him.
Stop. Right there.
No, and
He said
say
2.
Resident Evil because you're gonna be wrong.
No, okay, so let's say Man-Eater.
No. Please, I'm gonna give you 15 seconds because he won't shut the hell up.
Ignore
So,
what I said because I'm
yeah,
wrong.
Yes. All right. Come on, Dre.
Oh man, nah, I'm not gonna get it. Go ahead, Mike. What is it?
No. Don't tell him. All right, Mike. I want to hear if you got the answers. You smart ass. What are the answers?
See, it's either gonna be Final Fantasy or freaking Resident Evil. One of the two.
Nope and nope. Final Fantasy was a computer, like a CGI movie. And
Or
Resident
Tron.
Evil was direct. No. And Resident Evil, Tron was a movie first before it was a video game. And Resident Evil was directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, who directed
How
the
many
wonderful
Resident
Alien
Evil?
vs.
How
Predator.
many Resident Evils were there?
4 or 5. I was just reading about them. All right, the answers are House of the Dead, Blood Rain, In the Name of the King, Alone in the Dark, Postal, and Far Cry.
It's fucking Name of the King. God damn it.
So Michael won. So go ahead, you sore winner.
It was Name of the King, wasn't it? God damn it.
Yeah, I said Name of the King. Yeah.
Go ahead and close us out, Mike.
Those games are fucking stupid.
And they were movies. Someone gives them money.
Is that your final thought?
They're fucking stupid. Fucking Jason Statham or whatever the fuck he did ruined that shit. It was a horrible movie.
Yo, that vape
Horrible.
only has tobacco in it, right?
It's a horrible movie.
No one said they were good.
You ready to close us out, Mike?
Yeah, I fucking guess, man. I'm not even happy about this win, honestly.
Yeah, you're so winner, bro. You're such a sore winner,
Yeah,
bro.
you're the winner.
Eric, like we could have done so much better on the trivia. Like, God damn it.
Good. I like the game.
I liked it, man. I liked it.
Thank you.
So that's 2 out of 3.
The movie sucked. The movie sucked.
No one said they were good.
My goodness. How you want to close out?
I love Statham, but that movie fucking was bullshit. It was balls and bullshit. It was a bad movie. Alright. God damn it. I'm gonna close this out. Guys. Listeners.
People who watch it on the stream.
It's not your turn, bro. People that listen to our streams. People on Facebook. People on Instagram. People on Twitter. More important, not more important, but God damn it, the Patreon guys. We gotta give them some love. Patreon guys gets that love. I'm gonna close this shit out. I am Captain BD, Michael Brevard Decker, aka I'm the Hick. And just love people. Just love. Okay? Honest to God. Just love. I gotta do a quote. God damn it, I gotta think of a fucking quote.
You don't got to. That's it. Just remind the people.
Hold on. I gotta think of a quote. I'm gonna think of a quote. Okay, everything that is golden is not gilded.
I feel like I heard that somewhere. Where did I hear that from?
Well, the fuck, it's a real quote. I didn't just bullshit that.
Yeah, I said I heard it somewhere. I was like, where did I hear it from? I can't remember.
Everything golden is not gilded. Okay? That's my quote. Fuck you guys. That's my quote.
That's it? Is that the end?
That's it.
All right, guys, and as usual, man, if you want more of this, oh God, if you want more of this, please support us on Patreon. You know, let's get Mike as high as we can, as much as this is possible. You know, and Q&As, we're gonna do all that for Patreon members. If we do tournaments or giveaways, Patreon members get double the chance to win anything. First up, first come, first serve when it comes to questions on our podcast, and even get to join us in some podcasts. Dan, I'll be coming to you soon. Well, that's it, man. We hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Hey, Dre, put out a fucking question for next week.
Question for next week?
Yeah. Give him a question.
Oh, man. What's gonna be your game? What's you guys' game of the year? Tell us that. If you guys want to hit us up and let us know, and we'll debate it on the podcast next week. Even if it's something that hasn't come out yet, like Ghost of Tsushima, which I know a lot of you probably want to drop. But what is your game of the year? Let us know in our inbox on Facebook. Just make a post about it on Facebook. I don't care. We'll react to it. Or send us an email at gamerish537@gmail.com, or join our Patreon and drop it inside the comment section of our Patreon and stuff. We're always willing to talk and always ready to debate, as you know, and as you've been listening to. All right, so until next time, guys. Peace out. I would tell you enjoy your drinks, but Mike would say enjoy your weed. And